for Origin. This should be a great series for sure to start our night off. This Reborn already taking it by one, looking for the 50, but Wrestling Roots was there. Now that ball sent across, control at the lead, trying to start out with the pace here for the Wyverns. But Heck cuts that one off. Wrestling Roots pops that one up high. Heck might have an opportunity. He's going to bang that one up high. Could be a shot opportunity. Lancer's coming in from the top. Could be saved away by Seabiscuit. And that's the guy definitely to watch for Legend. He's definitely a very solid player.
Yeah, he's showing what he can do with his aerial car control. Definitely one of the top players in the league, Season 1 All-Star. Hopefully he can help his team progress farther in the playoffs.
We see a shot coming in. Wrestling Roots is going to get the dunk over the top, and the Wyverns take the first lead.
As you can, our Roots is 50s. I think that was Reborn, Heck, one of those two. And he just, nice 50 into the goal. Hopefully their defense on Origin side can get cleaned up a little bit.
Yes, the Wyverns starting things out early, the number 2 seed. As that one is just going to drop into the net. Origin unable to find that ball, and the Wyverns 2 quick goals.
That goal was just luck. They just missed the ball. Hopefully the Origin can pull it together and not have any more whiffs that cost them a goal.
Yeah, tough mistake there for Origin as that one drops in the back of the net. Still 4 minutes remaining in game number 1. A long way to go. So Origin looking to go on the offensive. This Lancer blocking that one across the middle. Wrestling Roots can't find the touch, but fortunately for him, it goes just by. Heck puts that one up high. Wrestling Roots able to find that touch and send it out to the corner. Reborn dropping that one down. Trying to get some offense here, but Seabiscuit is going to take this one up over the top of Heck, but pays the price with a demo. As now Reborn sends that one on the middle. Wrestling Roots off the backboard. We're looking for the follow, but going to leave it for Lancer, who hits it right into Seabiscuit. Can't find the touch there. Heck has to back off. It could be a shot opportunity. He's going to go a little bit wide. Lancer trying to get to it, but blocked by Wrestling Roots. Dangerous ball here. Heck has to get up. He sends it away into the corner. And now Heck looks to clear things out. But Origin, after giving up those 2 goals, Legend, they're holding on to their defense right now.
I think they're starting to understand the Wyverns and starting to understand that they can't really commit on every ball. That they have to be patient and just play their game and not play to the Wyverns.
Yeah, definitely. You see the Wyverns now trying to get back to that offense. Shot towards the net. Going to go a little bit wide. Follow-up opportunity. Control with the lead towards the middle, but Lancer is going to clear that one away, but Seabiscuit trying to keep this pressure going. Ball in the midfield. Wyverns keeping this offensive pressure. Shot going to go a little bit wide. Reborn trying to get out to it. And dunked over the top by Elite. Follow-up shot is going to be saved away again by Heck. Origin's defense holding on strong for the moment, but the Wyverns have had a suffocating amount of pressure as Reborn trying to get things out here. Ball popped up high. Heck going to be the first one there, sending it away. Looking to chase that one down, but couldn't find the touch. So that one's in the midfield. Could be a shot, but Reborn drops out looking for Lancer there, but Lancer can't find the touch, and that one is sent away. So now we have 1:45 in this game. Origin really hasn't got much offense here. What are you thinking? What do you think they have to do to get some more offense and get a goal here to bring this one close?
Just not give Biscuit or anybody else in the Wyverns more space. They just need a 50, a lot more balls, and just stop whiffing a lot of their balls. They're just giving the Wyverns just free balls to do whatever they want.
Yeah, do you think some of that's a little bit of nerves here in the winners final first match? Could be a little bit of pressure going.
Possibly. The Origin has been playing great all season. It would suck if they just got their nerves out in the winners finals and not for the playing games. Hopefully they can just shake it all out and just continue playing their game, and we can see a great series tonight.
See a shot coming in from the Wyverns. Going to go a little bit wide. Follow up again. A little bit of a double commit. Origin down by 2 here in game number 1. Going to have to look for some offense. As that one's going towards the midfield. Lancer able to clear that one to the side. Reborn out in the middle. Lancer trying to get things going here. Final 30 seconds of game number 1. Heck trying to get to it, trying to start some offense. Reborn looking for it. Ball pops up high, might have a shot here, but saved away. Origin really needs a goal right now. This ball's out in the midfield. Seabiscuit can't find the touch. Ball in the midfield, could be a shot opportunity. Shot off the post. Lancer could not find the open net. Follow-up opportunity. Heck trying to put it in, and he does. Heck puts it home, and Origin finally able to get their first goal.
Nice communication by Lancer. After he missed, the ball just goes straight up, and he tells Heck to turn and go up for that. And luckily, Heck found that, and it just went right in.
It's a 2-1 now. Origin, final 10 seconds here of game number 1. Gonna have to find a goal quickly to force overtime. Lancer, he's by 1. Heck, trying to get the bump out of the way there. Shot towards the net, saved away. Origin's got one more opportunity there. That one's gonna go off the post, and a follow was almost there, but it touches the ground. And the Wyverns are gonna be able to take game number 1 here.
Very competitive game. That should have went in if they had a few more seconds on the clock. Unfortunately, they didn't. Very competitive out of these two. Origin just has to clean up a few, maybe rotations and communication. Wyverns are playing amazing. Hopefully, they can continue this and bring it into game 2.
All right, so Wyverns able to start things off here. Origin, though, they kept it close. It's definitely a close game, especially at the very end there. We'll have to see as we head into game number 2. Like you said, if the Wyverns can keep it up. Is there anything major though you think Origin has to do? I know you talked earlier about not giving them space. It seemed like they did that in the last minute. Is there anything else that maybe is the difference right now?
They need to stop rushing. A lot of the reasons they're giving Wyverns the ball is because they're rushing their touches a little bit too much and panicking. They need to utilize the time that Wyverns are giving them and just play their game.
All right, so game number 2 here. Origin down 1-0 in the series. Gonna have to see if they can start some offense early, as they've done in their previous series against the Vikings. Reborn is trying to get to that one, but ball blocked up. Reborn again looking for the follow shot from Heck. Gonna be blocked away. Lancer is up for it, looking for the opportunity. Off the post, just wide. Seabiscuit awkward positioning there. Lancer trying to get in the way. 2 people miss. Reborn off the backboard, looking for the double tap, and he puts it in. Reborn with a great shot, and Origin strikes first.
Great double tap by Reborn. 2 Wyvern defenders are thrown out. Roots went up for that and just throws himself out of the play by whiffing, and Reborn just finds the ball to connect for the double.
It's a great start for Origin. They are able to get on the board first. Change things around from game number 1. Control at the lead, trying to get some offense, but Heck up to the side, blocked across now. Seabiscuit can't find that touch. Ball in the midfield, Wrestling Roots sending that one down. Lancer going to clear it out, looking to get some more offense going for Origin. So that one's up in the midfield. Follow-up opportunity. Nobody's going to get to it. Seabiscuit out of the midfield. Lancer trying to disrupt. Reborn across. Can't find the second one. Going to allow Wrestling Roots to take it up. Heck with a shot towards net. Double commit comes out from the Wyverns. So that ball goes up high. Seabiscuit going to send that one down. In the corner. To snag the boost is Reborn now on the dribble. Flicks it by 1. Stopped by Wrestling Roots. Trying to get back in front of it, but Lancer has a shot off the post. Heck now taking it up high, looking for a double tap maybe. Off the backboard, straight down in the midfield. Shot opportunity, but it's going to be saved away. But now it seems like to me, Legend, that Origin is really kind of finding their offense here. Almost the opposite of game number 1.
They're just putting on pressure. They're realizing that the Wyverns are taking their time, and they just need to apply more pressure to hopefully get more shots on. One will eventually find its way through the Wyverns defense.
It definitely shots on shots definitely help out here, especially in Rocket League. The more shots you can put on net usually means you're breaking down the defense, and eventually one of those will fall. Origin holding on to this 1-goal lead. And this one's up towards the midfield. Great save from Heck, keeping things out. Seabiscuit trying to get to it. Control to lead back just in time. Is Heck now sending this one down. Not much boost to work with. Trying to find the second, but unable to do so. And now Seabiscuit taking things down in the midfield. Shot opportunity is going to go in. Wrestling Roots puts it home, and we are tied.
Great center by Biscuit. He just lands, or he bangs it off the backboard, and luckily Root was there to finish it. But hopefully we can see more exciting goals to make this series more interesting.
1-1 now. The Wyverns, nice shot there, able to put that one through, and now they are tied in this one, looking to take a 2-0 series lead. It's best of 7, and a shot comes in again. Wrestling Roots, another goal for him. He is really going off right now.
It just seems like he's always on the other end of the passing play, always the finisher. They just keep setting Roots up, and he just keeps delivering.
Yeah, definitely Wrestling Roots showing up for sure here. Haven't seen too much from Seabiscuit, but Wrestling Roots definitely will take that and put those goals in as he starts things off. Lancer now is trying to get this ball out of his own zone. The demo comes in from Seabiscuit. Control delete. Gonna take it back to his own side. Ball in the corner off the backboard. Follow up. He sent away to the side. Control delete. Taking one back towards the net. Lancer has to race back. Control delete. Looking for a double tap here. Gonna send it too far wide. But Wrestling Roots gonna keep this offense going. Trying to take it underneath Heck. Heck over 2. Trying to get it past the third. Control delete. Has to race back. That one's sent back into the Wyverns corner. A little bit of miscommunication. They're running into each other, and this ball is awkward in the midfield. Lancer trying to get a pinch out towards the midfield, off the post. Control delete. One-on-one with Heck. Seabiscuit coming in for the demo. Lancer races back for it, but he can't get the angle, and Control Alt Delete is going to get the goal, and the Wyverns are going to have a 2-goal lead.
It was a nice demo by Biscuit. Lancer just couldn't get there in time. It was a great decision making by Seabiscuit. Hopefully we can see more.
It's a 3-1 now. Origin's going to have to look for an answer. Might found it there, but Seabiscuit denies that one away. Good defense by him. Able to get that one away. That ball's up in the midfield. Lancer might have an open shot, taking it towards the net. Control delete, trying to race back to it. Heck is going to secure it, and Origin brings them back within 1.
I think Wyverns expected Control to hit that, but they were ready for the pass play, but unfortunately he did not hit that, so nobody was back, and Origin just easily cleans that up.
Nice goal for Origin, able to keep things close here. Definitely want to take this game, don't want to drop down 2-0 in the series. It's a long series, but hopefully like to start things off on the right foot here. Is Reborn waiting around for it. Going to try to take it towards the net, but just a little bit wide. As that ball's pinched out, Lancer going to send that one up high, looking for another one. Heck also there. Lancer towards the net. Control delete, races for it. Able to find the touch. Ball up high here. Heck going to back off of that one. As Reborn trying to find the demo. Heck going to send that one back. Seabiscuit waiting on it. Heck going to pass it in midfield, but Seabiscuit taking good control. Ball in the midfield still. Heck going to win it over 1. Wrestling Roots, last man back. Lancer popping it up high. Might be a shot opportunity. Can he turn it in? Yes, he can. He puts it in, and Origin ties up the game.
Great goal by Lancer. You can see sets himself up, goes up for that, and gets bumped by Heck to put it right in the goal.
Nice play for Origin, and now all of a sudden they come back from that 2-goal deficit with 30 seconds here in game number 2. They are able to tie things up. This one's blocked back across. Lancer trying to win a 50, but Wrestling Roots takes it over the top. Reborn waiting out in the midfield, looking for control. Gonna send that one into the corner. Seabiscuit pops it out. Lancer able to find that touch. Reborn gonna grab the boost, try to turn for it. Gets the dunk over the top. Last chance here for Origin. Can they put it in? Ball up high. Heck towards the net. Might just drop in, and it does. Heck puts it in. The overtime winner in game 2.
Great shot by Heck. It's right there for him. He taps it right over the defenders, and no one was in position to save that. Great goal by Heck.
Wow, so Origin able to come back from that deficit and take game number 2. A very solid performance from them. And once again, we see another close game, another 1-goal game. Both these two teams, it seems like they they both swept in the first round. It seems like they're pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this series is gonna go. I think Wyverns are going for a little too many flashy plays and passing plays, opposed to Origin just playing systematic, just basic style of game.
Yeah, definitely. Origin is definitely known for their basic gameplay, often known for the phrase quoted or coined by anonymous, maybe not coined by anonymous, but parking the bus, if you will. Their defense is often very solid on Origin's end, so they're used to playing that slow paced game and playing their game. And we'll have to see if the Wyverns can try to disrupt that, which they seem to have at the beginning of this game number two and in game number one. So heading into this next one, we'll have to see if the Wyverns can get back to their game one ways.
I wonder if Origin has figured out that Wyverns are going for fancy plays like passes and flicks and demo plays.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. We'll have to see, like you said, we'll have to see if they can adapt to it and maybe make changes like that, because demos and bumps are definitely a good way. You always see it in the rival league, more so that bumps and demos are huge to open up space. So let's see if these prospect league players, some of the best prospect league teams that we have, if they can incorporate those into their gameplay. See Heck now starting things off, taking a shot towards net, can be saved away. Seabiscuit combination save there, a little bit of a double commit, but it works to get the ball away for the moment. But Origin back and threatening, shot opportunity barely touched away. As Lancer trying to get up in the way, keeping this offense going for Origin. Heck racing for it, can't quite find the touch. Seabiscuit looking for that one. Crossing the midfield. Lancer, last man back. Gotta be careful there. Demo attempt comes in, but Lancer with a great save. Able to keep that one away. His controlled elite. Tries to send things back. Seabiscuit now taking this one up high. But Heck gonna clear that one away. And Origin looking pretty sharp on the defensive end to start things off. As that one drops in the midfield, shot opportunity, rebound off the post, gets two defenders out of net. Lancer trying to race back for it, shot towards the net, saved away. The Wyverns fortunate to get that one out as Wrestling Roots dunked over the top by Heck. Heck's trying to keep this offense going. Hops a little bit too far. Lancer trying to find that one, unable to do so. That one's blocked across. And Wrestling Roots gonna send that one away. Reborn keeping this offense going. Trying to get something here. This ball's back across. Lancer unable to find that touch. Heck trying to keep the offense going. Reborn again off the back wall. Might be looking for another one, but he's dunked over the top, and that one is sent away. Heck can't find the touch. Could lead to an opportunity. That ball bounces up high. Wrestling Roots can't get to it, and that one is sent away now. Origin back on the offense, but Legend, neither of these two teams have really been able to cash in the first 2 minutes.
I think they've just figured out each other and they've adjusted their game plan to not really to concede as many goals that they did the last two games. And their game plans are just head on head of each other, so they can't really find the opportunities to score.
A couple of great opportunities right there and some great saves from the Wyverns. Again, Seabiscuit getting that one away. Origin has already gotten 7 shots in this one at the halfway mark. Looking for more here as that one is sent down. Reborn has to buy his team some time, but he can't find the touch. Could be dangerous. Fortunately, Lancer was able to race back and get that one out of harm's way. So Reborn now flicks over the top of Seabiscuit. Control at the lead. Off the backboard, dangerous ball. Sent away right to Wrestling Roots. He puts it away to the corner. Wyverns only 1 shot so far. Looking for one here. Seabiscuit with a shot opportunity, and they capitalize. Putting it home. The Wyverns take the lead.
This is what I mean by the Wyverns trying to be fancy. Roots just go up and passes it right to Seabiscuit, and Seabiscuit connects and put it right in the goal.
Great shot there by the Wyverns. Able to take the lead in game number 3. I'm going to also take the series lead as this ball right to Heck. Heck in an awkward position, flicks it by 1, but Seabiscuit off the backboard was looking for the double tap. Shot opportunity. Goes a little bit high, could lead to a counter as Lancer sends that one down. Control the lead there, right into Lancer, who puts it back off the back wall. Wrestling Roots, a nice clear from him. A minute 40 in game number 3. Nice fake from Wrestling Roots trying to get out in the midfield, but that one's pinched back. Over control delete could be dangerous. That one bounces just wide. Back out in the middle, shot opportunity, saved away. Wrestling Roots takes that one off. Seabiscuit out in the midfield again. Heck tried to get to it, but Reborn has to get back to the save. Off the corner now, Lancer pushing that one down, looking for Reborn. Wrestling Roots can't find that touch, and that one is sent away. Lancer and Origin really trying to find this offense again. Shot opportunity, Lancer finds the near post, and Origin finally get one through.
Yeah, Lancer just gets it past 2 defenders and finds the open spot of the net, so where no defender is, and Control Alt Delete just couldn't reach it. Good shot by Lancer.
So Origin now tying up this game with a minute remaining. Game number 3 of this best of 7. Winner is heading to the grand finals on Sunday night for a chance at the season 1 championship. See double commit out from the Wyverns. Allows Heck to clear it out for the moment, but Seabiscuit a shot again. Reborn, good patience. Another block from him, sent back towards his own net there. Control Delete has to get to it. Heck now, opportunity off the backboard. Follow up from Lancer, taking a shot, but Seabiscuit is right there. He picks up the Savior medal, and that is a 7 saves. Now Control Delete trying to take things down, but it is denied. Heck, blocked by Seabiscuit there. Able to send that one down. Lancer waiting for it. Final 15 seconds of game number 3. Lancer trying to get on the dribble. Wrestling Roots trying to take this one over the top. Pass the midfield. Heck has to get to it, but it's saved away by Lancer. Ball still dangerous, though, in the Origin zone. Locked out Control Delete, waiting for it. He can't find the touch. Can they get one more buzzer beater? Reborn over the top, but it's going to be pinched down, and we have overtime in game number 2, Legend.
Yeah, another great game today, another competitive game. Both teams have just constantly been applying pressure. Hopefully one can connect more than the other.
Overtime here in game number 3. Wrestling Roots out of the midfield. Shot opportunity does not go. Reborn now taking that one down, trying to turn the offense around in his favor. That one's sent down for Heck. Heck into the corner, looking for Reborn. Goes over the top of him. Is Heck waiting for it, drops it down. Might look for another one here. Off the backboard. Opportunity. Gonna be saved away. A great save by Seabiscuit. He has been all over the field this game, and he is a defensive wall right now.
I know, he's just constantly saving and saving.
Oh, and that one's gonna go in. Reborn gets the goal, and Origin is gonna take game 3.
Yeah, it was just a good ground to air dribble by Reborn. He just goes up and just fakes all the defenders, thinking that he's gonna take another touch, and he didn't. And it was a nice goal by him.
So Origin now able to come out another last-second victory for them, able to take this one in overtime in game number 3, and now Origin, the 4 seed, they have a 2-1 series lead, and now Legend, as we head into this 4th game here, if you're a member of the Wyverns, what is your mindset here in this next match?
Just don't think about it. You're not down 2-1. You're not gonna lose the series. Just think that your team is gonna do good and that the outcome is gonna be all right. You can't be too negative about yourself, otherwise you won't be able to win.
Actually, here, wait. Before this one, we're gonna restart the server. Almost forgot about that. Oh, actually, I think the server went down anyways.
Yeah, server went down for maintenance.
Server went down for maintenance, so we're gonna restart that real quick. But heading to this next match here, so the Origin, they have a solid lead here, and they've done a great job so far. What do you think has been their best aspect of their gameplay so far?
Just being able to adjust to the other team's play style. They've countered the Wyverns' risky play style of pass plays, and they just keep applying more pressure each game. Last game, I think there was 8 saves by the Wyverns because of how much pressure the Origin was forcing on them. So Origin's been doing a great job by applying pressure and just adjusting to Wyvern's game plan.
Definitely had a great stop there. So we'll have to see if we can get this lobby back up. Seems like we are. So about to head into game number 4 here. Message these guys to make sure they know the lobby is back up here. All right, looks like they're joining back in here, so should be able to get things underway. All right. All right, so here we go into the next game. We have game number 4, Origin leading this series 2-1. The Wyverns definitely need a win here in order to keep this one close. Controlled Elite was trying to start things off, but heck, back down to Wrestling Roots. He can't find the second touch. As Lancer gonna get that 50 across, could be dangerous. Controlled Elite couldn't quite find it. Reborn just a little bit too far on that one. As Lancer over the top of one, Controlled Elite trying to get there, but Lancer takes him out of the play, but Origin can't quite find the follow. Ball still there, pinched out now. Heck is gonna race back and leave it for Reborn, but that was a great opportunity and a great solo play by Lancer, almost led to a goal. As this one's over the top, could be dangerous. Wrestling Roots gets back to that one. Able to send that one away. Lancer looking for the shot, but Seabiscuit able to put that one away. Ball blocked across. Now Wyvern's trying to get some offense. Heck, good read off the backboard from him. Heck over the top of one. Control Elite sending this one down. Lancer in the corner waiting for it. Sets it down. Seabiscuit over the top. But that one's pinched back. It might just go in the net. Reborn gets the long goal. And Origin start things off in game 4.
Lucky finish by Reborn. He just goes up for the 50 and just ends off pinching off the hood of his car and going right into the Wyvern's net.
Origin will definitely take that one as they start things out here in game number 4, looking to take the 3-1 series lead. Wyvern's gonna have to look for an answer as Reborn sends that one down. Wrestling Roots waiting for it. Gets it by 1, but bumped off the ball there as Heck puts that one up high. Seabiscuit taking things back down, looking for another touch here, trying to get towards the middle, but couldn't quite find it as Heck drops it down. Shot opportunity sent a little bit wide. Reborn demoed from behind. Wrestling Roots trying to open up some space. Could be a shot opportunity. Heck can't get to it. Ball off the post as that one is still up and dangerous. Controls Elite might be looking for another one. Ball still out of the midfield. Dangerous. Wrestling Roots couldn't find that touch, but Wyverns all of a sudden, Legend, they've got some really good offense right here.
Yeah, it's almost like the Origin from last game applying a lot of pressure is switched over to the Wyverns, where Wyverns is now applying a bunch of pressure. Hopefully Origin can just get the ball over to the Wyvern side and just apply more pressure like they did last game.
Still halfway remaining in this game number 4. Reborn hunting for those demos. Heck, with an opportunity. Gonna send that one to the corner. Lancer now looking for it, looking for that shot, but sent back. Reborn gonna have to turn on this one. Able to push things down. Ball off the wall. Origin popping that one up high in the midfield. Dangerous. Lancer's gonna get the dunk. He puts it in, and Origin has a 2-0 lead.
I don't think the Wyverns are expecting the Reborn to hit it up that high. None of them just went up for it, and this Lancer just 50'd Seabiscuit, and it just went right in.
So nice goal there. Origin, they have a 2-0 series lead here, and all of a sudden, after dropping that first game in a close one, they've come back here, and it seems like to me, Legend, they've got a lot of momentum going.
Yeah, the win from the play-in match probably have carried over into the playoffs, where they're just excited to play and come out and just have fun. Origin it just looks like they're just playing so smoothly. Probably one of the best we've seen in Prospect.
Yeah, as Lancer puts another one in there, a great shot from him. That's a very good analysis as Lancer drops another one in. Yeah, you talked about the play-in game. Origin had a play-in game for that final wild card. They held the spot after a couple of disqualifications earlier on in the season. We had some play-in games for the final wild card spot, and Origin was able to prevail with a last-second overtime winner in one of the play-ins, but Wrestling Roots trying to bring his team back here in this one, trying to avoid going down 3-1.
And just nice touch by Biscuit to get it past Lancer. Heck, unfortunately, wasn't probably ready for Roots to be there, and just Roots just connects with the ball.
So Wyverns all of a sudden they're able to get a goal. It was try to turn things around here. Still minute 40, a lot of time remaining in this one to tie up this series. See Biscuit into the corner and Lancer trying to get to it. Gonna boom that one down. A nice clear from him. Gonna start the counter attack. That ball's up high. Lancer, a little bit of a mistouch there. Gonna allow Control to lead to send that one off the backboard. Dangerous ball. Reborn out in the midfield. Heck now, opportunity towards the net. Saved up high. Heck looking for another one here. Trying to get in the way. He does, but that ball's still sent away to the corner. As that one's across. Heck, gonna try to turn back for it. But that one sent up high. Control to elite. Looking for another touch. Couldn't find it. So that one's sent in the corner. 1 minute remaining in game number 4. Origin poised to take a 3-1 lead as Lancer puts that one off the post. A close shot there. 2 people out of net. Heck gonna take the shot off the post. It does not go in. Origin still just a lot of this pressure, not allowing Wyverns any chance to tie this game up.
Yeah, they're just constantly applying pressure. Wyverns has twice as many saves as Origin due to how much pressure Origin is forcing on them. Hopefully Wyverns can clear the ball and hopefully get a little bit more pressure and shots up on their side.
20 seconds here. Wyverns have to find something to avoid dropping to match point. And Wrestling Roots trying to find just that, but Heck perfectly placed. Control delete, gonna stop that one. Follow up from Heck, able to send that one away, but Wyverns looking for one more here. A shot towards the net. They put it in, and it's still possible with 2 seconds remaining. Wyverns bring within 1.
Roots just another nice ground to air dribble, and he just taps it right over Heck. It is still possible. They could still pull this off. It's just, it all depends on this kickoff right here.
Most important kickoff of the Wyvern season so far. They're waiting back on it. Going to send that one down. It's not going to work in their favor in Origin. They are going to take a 3-1 series lead, and now they are on match point with a spot to move into the grand finals on the horizon.
I did not expect this. Origin was, before the punishments were handed out to the 2 players, Origin was very, very small chance of making playoffs, and now they have a chance to go to the grand finals. They just been able to pull it together at the second end of the season. Hopefully, the Wyverns can just counter Origin's style of play and finish the season, or finish this game out.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. Origin had a slim chance of making the playoffs before those 2 teams ended up with their punishments. They got a second chance, but they still had to beat those 2 teams. They took down both the Vipers had to play the Rooks, who lost. The Vipers lost to the Rooks in their first playing game, and the Rooks had to play Origin. So Origin did get their revenge, and they did prove themselves. So they definitely deserve to be here. And you can see, Legend, they're competing with the best of the best. They took down the Vikings, the number 1 seed, and now they're 1 game away from taking down the number 2 seed.
And I think it's just how much momentum they have going for them. They swept the number 1 seed, so what's stopping them from sweeping the number 2 seed? Origin's just been able to pull it together for this last part of the season, and they just play so smooth together. And it looks like another bump goal from Lancer.
An unfortunate play there. It seemed like, I believe that was Wrestling Roots just ran into Control Delete and then ran into Lancer as well. Just an unfortunate start if you're the Wyverns, and now they are again down 1-0 here. And they've got to definitely be feeling it. Down to match point, starting off down early. It's got to be a lot of pressure on their shoulders.
I think they're just more concerned about getting taken out by the 4 seed than just winning the game. They're not. It doesn't look like the same Wyverns from the game 1 that we saw.
Yeah, Wyverns had a really solid game number 1. It seemed like they were definitely going to be able to contend and make this a close series, but after that game number 1, Origin seemed to have almost all the pressure, and they've done a really good job so far. The Wyverns, we're looking to strike back. Lancer able to clear things out as Control Delete up in front of his own net. Dangerous ball, shot opportunity. Seabiscuit has to get there, able to clear things away. Reborn blocking that one across, looking for another touch there. Shot opportunity off the post. Lancer almost found that pinch, but it just goes a little bit wide. It's Wrestling Roots trying to get something going for the Wyverns. He's done a great job so far in this series, but haven't seen much of him since that game number 1 and game number 2. So he's looking to turn things around. Lancer dropping this one down. Heck trying to race out in front of it. Able to block that one across. Control to Elite. Stopped by Reborn. Could be a shot opportunity towards the net. Saved away. A nice save from Heck. Able to keep things off to the side. Heck now taking things up. Sending it down towards the Wyverns goal. Bumped off of that one as Lancer. Awkward touch there into the midfield. Dangerous ball here. The Reborn able to send that one to the side, and that ball's down in the midfield. Kind of dangerous. Lancer waiting for it. Try to get this offense going, but Wyverns, they desperately need to find a goal here. It's almost halfway through this game number 5, and they are on a match point here. They really got to start looking for their offense.
Yeah, I think Wyverns are just panicking and not being able to rotate. They're a little slow, double committing for a lot of balls. Hopefully they can just communicate better and just not think about it.
I think a lot of time, that's a good point. I think a lot of times players get really caught up in the mind games, of Rocket League, and especially at these lower ranks here in a high pressure situation like this. I think that can really get the best of you.
Sometimes lower ranked players just can't handle the pressure of intense games like this, so they'll just double commit a lot, not rotate properly.
See a shot opportunity here. Wyverns trying to get something going, trying to survive that pressure and focus on this game. Their last opportunity. If they lose this game, they'll be heading to the lower bracket, hoping to avoid that fate. As Reborn sends that one up. Demo comes out with the Wyverns, really trying to get this one going. Sent down the field, Heck, just into the corner. Trying to take things up across his own net. Dangerous ball. Nice double tap from him, able to send that one across. But he's still on the dribble here. Heck just taking it. Solo play by himself. Gonna leave that one now for Reborn. Fakes underneath one, trying to stay with it. Able to pop that one up high. Wyverns desperately need to get a goal here. Keep things close. A minute 12 remaining. Heck on the air dribble. Looking to take this one in. Ball in the midfield. Lancer, it goes by him. Reborn last man back. Could be an opportunity here. Wrestling Roots over the top. Dangerous ball. But it's going to go a little bit too far, and the Wyverns are unable to capitalize. So now we have the final minute of game number 5. Origin on series point. Reborn there, sending this one down, trying to waste all the time away. Maybe get one more goal for security. Ball up high. Heck looking for it. Drops it down, and he puts it in. Heck with the goal, and Origin has a 2-0 lead.
Heck was just there. He was just ready for the ball just to be hit off the backboard. It looks like Seabiscuit tried to go for a squishy save, but that didn't really work out for him. Good shot by Heck.
Wow, so Origin 36 seconds away from going from the 4 seed all the way to grand finals. We'll see if they can hold on or if the Wyverns can desperately get a miraculous comeback here. They need it because this ball's out in the midfield, but it's saved away. Seabiscuit trying to get in the midfield. Wrestling Roots looking for the shot, but it's going to go a little bit wide. This ball into the corner again. Wyverns desperately need a goal. Wrestling Roots waiting back, trying to get this offense going, doing everything they can. Final 10 seconds here as Reborn sends this one down, looking to stay with it, and that might just do it. One last opportunity. Maybe Lancer going to roll that one up, and as that ball goes up, that is going to do it. Origin going from the 4 seed, they are heading to the grand finals, and we will see them on Sunday.
Very surprising. I did not expect Origin to make it this far into the playoffs, let alone without even losing a game. Well, series. So it's very surprising that Origin can just play this well together.
Yeah, definitely. Origin really, like you said, they really stepped things up the latter half of the season, and we really saw it in this one. They performed really well, and they definitely deserve to make it to the grand finals after taking down the 1 and the 2 seed. A very impressive performance.
Yeah, that Lancer and Heck combo is very deadly. Probably one of the best duos in the entire league. The GM of Origin must be really proud that he found Heck mid-season. I wonder who the GM of that team is.
I wonder. Well, yeah, I am the GM of Origin, and yeah, I would say I am very proud of them. They definitely turned things around. Heck was a great pickup for us, and I'm excited to see how things go moving forward. But I'm also curious to see how Wyverns are gonna fare moving down. Now they're a very solid team as well. So this result surprised me even a little bit in this one. So we'll have to see going forward who the Wyverns are going to take on in the losers finals. That will be on Saturday night. So if you're a Wyverns fan, make sure you guys are back here Saturday night. They are still fighting for their playoff lives here. They'll be playing on Saturday night with a chance to head back to the grand finals, maybe for a rematch with Origin. So we'll have to see how that's going to turn out. But we are going to head to a short break here in just a moment. Before we do that, though, gotta say, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're new to Nemesis, make sure you guys click the follow button and check out the panel below the channel. It tells you all you need to know. Join the Discord, check out the sign up channel, and get involved in Nemesis. This is the end of the season 1 playoffs, and we're starting season 2 very soon. So make sure you guys go sign up. It's a lot of fun, super competitive, super exciting, as you guys can tell from this action. And we've got a lot more in store coming that way. So make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys check out the Discord below. And also, if you guys do want to support us, the best way to do that is by subscribing to the channel if you feel so inclined. If you have a Twitch Prime membership, or you just have $5 you would love to donate to us, you can subscribe to the channel. It goes right back into the league. All of your donations, all of your subs, all of your bits go right back into making this league that much better. So if you feel so inclined, you guys can support us that way. And yeah, we will be heading to a short break now. And we will be back with our next matchup, our 9 o'clock matchup. We are going to have the Challenger League with Samurai taking on the Drakes, the 3 and the 4 seeds. We'll see if another 4 seed can take their way to the grand final. It should be a good one. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
busy in the past couple weeks for Samurai, doing a lot of work. And you saw double commits from Samurai, and even with that, they still could put on enough pressure to score.
Yeah, with the unfortunate banning of Hypernova, Zap has to come out clutch here for Samurai, and he's done so far. This guy's
and
taking the ball. Ooh. Zap clearing it down. Chosky getting a touch on it. Magma putting it over Sicky. Ventus getting a touch. Chosky just waiting. Somehow gets it over. Magma gonna just try to follow that one through. Skies. Ventus gonna try to be here for this one. Puts it over to Zap, and Zap tries to get an angle there, just can't find it. Chosky gets a save. Ventus dunks in on that one. It's gonna go off the backboard. Can't find the double tap. Zap gonna put it on net. Great save there from Magma. Sicky over to Ventus. Ventus trying to find something here. It's gonna go over to Sicky. Sicky down. Oh, wait, Ventus got a touch on that. Insane touch there.
And you see Ventus stealing that goal. I think it would have went in anyways, but
How?
he does get the touch, and that's going to be another goal for Samurai.
Yeah, somehow Ventus got the touch on that one. Great goal steal there. Sicky gonna put it over to Ventus. Ventus getting a slight touch on it. Gonna try to get another touch. He does. Sicky putting off the sidewall. Zap just gonna wait and maybe commits a little too early there. Ventus clearing it down. Magma gonna get the clear. Magma trying to get a good touch there, just can't. Chosky almost gets the own goal there, but somehow keeps it out. But he passes it right to Zap, and Zap's just gonna capitalize.
And that's 2 already for Zap. And if you were watching the stream Saturday, then you know Zap is actually the player of the week for the Challenger League, and he's really showing up here today to continue that streak.
Yeah, that's an interesting fact there, as you talked about. You know, Zap, new player for Samurai, but still coming out, being a player of the week in week 6. Chosky getting a touch there. Sky's getting a touch as well, clearing it down. Ventus trying to get a good touch here. Sicky keeping the Drake's half. Ventus also getting a touch. Magma putting off the backboard, and it's wide open for him. He can't find the goal. So unfortunate there for Magma.
Dude, and if you're Magma, you're definitely really mad right now, and you can't let that anger get to you. You've got to keep playing calm and try to just create some good opportunities.
You know, I've been in that situation multiple times, as I am also a trash player. But, you know, just got to keep your head on a swivel, you know, as Chosky tries to find a goal there. Magma putting it over to the side. Zap flicking it. Chosky putting off the Samurai backboard. This guy's just popping it up. Zap's gonna beat Chosky on that one. Sicky, oh, Sicky blocks Zap. That's unfortunate
Toxic.
there. Sicky just gonna get a touch. Chosky just gonna put it up. Sicky getting a shot on goal there. Skies with a great save. Sky's just gonna clear it down. Chosky gonna put it off the backboard. Ventus getting a really good touch there. Ventus open net. Magma's gonna be there though, and he's gonna get a touch to the side. You know, Eminem, what do you think? What do you think needs to happen here for the Drakes?
I think for the Drakes, it's just got to be getting those long clears, as you just saw. They got to get long clears and then keep pressure, because they're getting so much pressure put on them they can't even get out of their side. And to be honest, the best defender right now for Drakes has got to be Sicky, and he's not even on their team, so they got to do some more on defense as well.
That's a good point there, as Magma almost gets a goal, just goes off the post. And great shot there from Chosky, as no one was there for Samurai.
Yeah, and that's a great 50 there by Magma. Surprised it didn't go in, but even still, you can get a good follow-up by Chosky there, and it's an easy goal.
Yeah, great shot there by Chosky. Also the pass from Magma. We're going to see Chosky and Sicky here on kickoff. See Sicky win this one. Skies putting off the backboard. Zap gets a touch. Magma gonna put it mid. Sicky getting a touch on it. Skies putting it over to the side. Ventus keeping it up there. Sicky taking a shot on net. What a shot, but Magma gets an epic save there. Chosky just sitting over to the side. Ventus just popping it up. Maybe not the best touch for that situation. But Sicky just gonna put it down. No one's really touching the ball there for the Drakes until Chosky gets clear. Ventus just putting it up. Oh, and Skies just misses. That's just gonna be a goal for Zap. Is no one there for the Drakes?
And there's Zap's hat trick that he wanted earlier before Sicky saved the shot, but Zap coming in, and it's just hard positioning there for the Drakes. It's gonna be hard to save that.
Yeah, Skies just unable to make the save, and then Magma just stuck on the goal line. Almost gets a save, but just can't find it. Sweet Ventus putting it on the Drakes half here. Magma getting a touch, just putting it over the side. And as we see, Samurai win this game 1.
Yeah, and for Samurai, it was just such great pressure. You saw shot after shot coming out from Samurai, and there's just not much for Drakes to do there on defense. They eventually were going to crack, and they did.
Yeah, Zap, as I keep mentioning, a very new player to this league, but, also a player of the week as well. So that's it's an interesting one there, as Samurai gets the win off of Zap's hat trick.
Yeah, and Drakes, I think it's going to be tough for them because even with those long clears, it seems like Samurai always has someone on the backboard to clear it back to their side, and they're going to have to find some new ways to get out of their half and create some opportunity.
It's a good point there. Drakes just need, to get out of their half. As we were talking about earlier, Drakes don't do the best, under pressure. So they just need to find a way to get out of their half. And as we're waiting for the time here, just talk a little bit more about it. Samurai taking a 4-1 win in game 1. Zap.
Yeah. And it's definitely got to be because of the shot differential, because for Samurai, they've got 17 shots compared to the Drakes 3, and the Drakes had to come out with 10 saves to even have a chance to win that game, and even still could not come close to beating Samurai game 1.
Yeah, that's an insane stat line there. 17 shots. That is just insane. As we see, coming into game 2 here, Sicky on kickoff versus Magma. Magma gonna win it. Chosky there to follow up. Chosky getting a good touch there. Skies over to Magma. Magma putting off the backboard. Chosky. Magma getting a touch there. Sicky. And just clearing it down. Getting a good dunk on Skies. Chosky getting it past 1. Ventus getting a good save. Almost a shot on net there, but just goes off the crossbar. Zap getting a clear out. Sicky also committed for that one, but is in position to get the dunk. Like Magma, the last one back. Gets 50 by Ventus. Ventus just trying to keep possession, but can't. Magma gonna flick it up to Skies. Skies can't get a touch there. Ventus gonna get a save. Sicky getting a light touch there. Skies putting it back mid. Magma here trying to find a shot on net. Ventus with the epic save. Ventus.
Yeah, and you see the Drakes are really switching it up this game, just putting in tons of pressure, and I really like the strategy from the Drakes, not even letting Samurai have a chance to keep them under pressure on their own half.
Yeah, that's true there. Drake's just getting, some good pressure here. But as I say that, we see Samurai on the Drake's half right now. Pachowski getting a clear out, and Skies with a great shot on net puts it bottom left corner.
And that's perfect placement there from Skies. A great pass out from Magma, or Chosky rather, and Skies has a perfect shot to the bottom right corner. Ventus could barely not reach that in time.
Yeah, great shot there from Skies. Skies just, as I talked about earlier, a really good player on this team. I would say, he's just really good. I know his mechanics are insane. As we see Sicky here. Getting a touch up. Zap. There. Ventus. Trying to find another touch here. Does. Skies with the save. Skies. Trying to find another touch here. Can't. Just don't think he has any boost in the tank. Chosky chipping it over one. Getting another touch, but Zap right there. And Sicky putting off the backboard. Zap right there. He's going to get a shot on net. It's going to go in for Zap.
That's another goal for Zap. Zap is just out here scoring so much for Samurai. You're wondering if this is a pre-call for MVP. I mean, he's doing great today, and we're going to see if he can keep it up and bring the Samurai to victory in Game 2 as well.
Yeah, you know, Drake's just on defense there. Just kind of awkward. No one really... two players in the same position there. As no one really commits for it. Skies clearing it down, but Zap just backflips on it. Sicky clearing to the Drake side. Zap getting a touch, but touched by Drake's player. Skies getting a good clear. Sicky getting a clear as well, returning the favor. Magma getting it past Ventus. Zap trying to follow it up, but Chosky right there, and a great pass from Chosky over to Skies. Saved out by Sicky. Sicky following it up. Can't get much there. Skies taking a shot. Zap has to have an awkward save, and he can't find it.
That's another goal for Skies as well. You see, it looks like just Skies and Zap scoring goals right now, and the positioning there in net was not good from Samurai, and Zap could barely not reach it in time.
Yeah, only one goal other than Skies and Zap here in Game 1. Sicky putting it up there. Sicky touching it down. Ventus gonna try to get a mid here. Actually trying to take a shot, but saved out by Magma. Chosky over to Magma. Magma clearing it down. Actually a shot on net, but Ventus gets the save. Skies getting a touch. Magma also getting in touch there. And Chosky gonna take a shot on net, and it's gonna go in for Chosky.
And that's 3 goals for the Drakes. This is exactly what they needed in Game 2 to turn around the pressure and get the shots banged onto the net of the Samurai, and it's working very well.
Yeah, great play there from the Drakes. As you see, you know, just the Drakes, you know, taking, obviously they can't hear the stream, but, you know, taking our advice here and getting some pressure on Samurai as they need to break out of their own half. But Sicky trying to stop that from happening. Zap just gonna pop it up here. Gonna have to beat Chosky, and he does. Magma clearing it down. I think Vince is gonna get a touch here. And it's just kind of a stalemate here. Skies putting it over to the side. Ventus getting a great pinch off the wall. Sicky trying to touch it over to Ventus. Ventus taking a shot on net. No, it's just going to go off the side. Chosky gets a good touch on it. Magma, goal line save. Magma trying to get another touch, but Ventus puts it off the back wall. Zap putting it back mid. Sicky right there, but saved by Zap, as Zap doesn't want anyone else to score.
It's a disaster there from Samurai. It was so close, and they were so close to getting, only being down by 1 goal, but now it's going to look a lot harder for Samurai to pull off Game 2.
Yeah, great shot there from Ventus as he tries to get an air dribble. But, you know, just saved out by a player on the Drakes. Drakes looking to take Game 2 and tying up the series 1-1. We see 15 seconds remaining. Drakes up 3-1 in Game 2. But the Samurai trying to stop this from happening. This guy's just wasting time here. Ventus gonna take a shot, saved by Chosky, and as the time hits 0, Drakes are gonna take the win.
And for Samurai, you feel like the playing is so much more selfish than most teams. It's just most players are just trying to get their own goals. It seems like Zap doesn't want Sicky to score. Sicky doesn't want Zap to score. I don't even know what's really going on.
Yeah, kind of weird thing going on as we see Samurai getting their shot saved by their own players. It's kind of a weird one here. What do you think Samurai need to do to come back on this one?
I think Samurai just need to do what they were doing in Game 1. It's just taking the pressure and just keeping it on the Drake side. When the Drakes are under pressure and can't get out, then that's what's going to be best for Samurai. But Samurai's got to have someone in the midfield on the sidewalls being able to get those clears.
Yeah, very true there. Drake's, just having some great pressure, getting out of their side. They actually, I think they had 9 shots, which is an upgrade from last game.
Yeah, and they actually outshot the Samurai in this game by 1 shot, which is just shows what the Drakes need to do to win if they're trying to win the series.
Yeah, we have a bit of a server problem here. We're going to get this one back up. As we wait for that, we can talk a little bit more. The Drakes winning game 2 and tying it up 1-1. The Drakes, I think last time the Drakes got swept by Samurai, if I'm correct there. Or no, it was Drake sweeping Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Samurai looking for a revenge game here. And the Drakes looking to continue their win streak on Samurai. And as we see some players run up here.
I'm expecting this series to be really back and forth because it seems like both teams have what it takes to win, but both teams know how to shut down the other team. So it's gonna be a very close series, and I'm definitely expecting a game 7.
Yeah, I think Samurai know what they need to do in shutting down Drakes of the pressure. They need to, they know what they need to do. They just need to figure out how to do it. It's easier said than done. So they just got to figure out a way to stop the Drakes from getting some pressure and put pressure on the Drakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the Drakes, it's just going to be getting it out of their own half and keeping their own pressure on Samurai. It's all about pressure in this series. Both teams so mechanically skilled. Whoever's got the most pressure and the most shots are going to definitely get more goals and win the game.
Yeah, we need to count for how many times we say pressure, as it's kind of our favorite word here. As I'm gonna say it again, pressure is the main key here. As we're waiting on Skies to get in the match, pressure is what both teams are gonna need.
Yeah, and honestly, besides pressure, it's gonna be something else. It's actually gonna be defensive rotation. The defensive rotations are gonna be strong from both teams, but it's gonna be what team can stay most connected and on defense when they're under a ton of pressure. What team can rotate strong and get those saves and get those clears while under pressure. It's not just gonna be about pressure. It's also gonna be how the teams deal with it as well. So we're gonna see how they do.
Yeah, that's a good point. I noticed earlier, Drake's when they were under pressure, they had 2 guys kind of just in the same place, and they just couldn't really. They got scored on eventually from those two people being in the same place. And as we see them joining up here, we're gonna go into game 3. Ventus and Chosky on kickoff. Magma gonna put off the backboard here. Gonna try to find a second touch. He can't find it. But Sky's gonna 50 Ventus here to keep it in the side. Magma getting a touch on the ball. Getting it past 1. Ventus there though. Skies getting a touch off the backboard. Chosky trying to find a shot, but Siki there to cut him off just in time. Ventus getting a touch there. Magma getting a touch on that one. Chosky taking a shot on net, and it almost goes in, but Siki is there just in time to save it. Might have not been on net. Might have gone off the post there, but still Siki coming in clutch there. As Zap doesn't really get the best touch there. Ventus clearing it down. Sky's also getting a pretty good clear. Chosky putting it over to Sky. Sky's over to Magma. Magma unable to get a good touch there, but gets a 50. Zap. Oh. Sad one there from Zap, as Zap gets a light touch and Chosky just capitalizes off it.
Again, Drakes and Samurai both seem like they're playing as fast as possible. Drake's playing so risky, pushing up for every ball they possibly can, and it's paid off early in game 3.
Yeah, I agree with you there. As we see Ventus and Magma on kickoff. Both Ventus and Magma were actually all-stars this season. Magma being a pretty good passing player, and Ventus being a really good mechanical player. Chosky getting a touch. Sky's gonna be there. Chosky Over to Magma. Magma finding a touch on it. Gonna try to get another one here. Does get it. Over to Skies. Skies can't find the touch. Sicky. Over to Zap. Zap back down to Ventus. Ventus. Trying to get another touch here. Can't find it. Magma gonna get a touch. Skies. Trying to find one. Magma putting it back mid. Magma over to Chosky. Chosky just can't find the touch there. Zap putting it up the wall. Skies with a great clear there. Ventus has to rotate back. Sicky gonna be there though. Zap putting it for Ventus. Ventus getting a good touch there. Zap putting it in the bottom right of the net.
Yeah, and that's great placement there from Zap. A perfect pass from Ventus, and that's a great three-man pass. Is that a three-man passing play? I'm not sure. It's a great passing play either way from Samurai. It's a great placement from Zap right behind the defender. It's a good goal to tie it up in game 3.
Yeah, good pass there from Ventus. Ventus just putting off the back wall there, and Ventus getting a good pass over to Zap. Zap getting a touch there as well. Ventus getting a touch off the sidewall. Chosky putting it up. Chosky gonna pinch it on the ground. Zap right there to follow through though. Skies just puts it over the side, trying to keep some possession. Skies getting a touch on it. Ventus right there, trying to follow this one through. Gets another touch, but no one there right now. Skies trying to get a save there, and he does. Chosky gets demoed. A lot of people going up for that one. Only one player making contact, and that'll be Sicky, but it's going to go off the post. Chosky putting it back mid. Sicky can't find the touch. Ventus putting it up. We see kind of a stalemate here from midfield pressure as Chosky getting a touch, putting it over. Just can't find the touch over to his teammate. Skies trying to get it to Magma. Chosky getting a touch. Chosky getting another touch here. This guy's gonna take possession. He's gonna put it past one. Chosky has just beats Zap there. He can't do that. And Ventus laying it down. You know, with a minute left, what do you think either team has to do here, you know, to take the lead?
Well, really, I'm expecting some demos to start coming out late in game 3. Both teams are getting good pressure, but no team can seem to find the finishing blow, and I think a demo is going to do that on the back line.
Yeah, getting a demo will definitely throw off some rotation. So we've seen 2 demos here in like the past 10 seconds. So I think it was both for the Drakes as well. As Skies gets it past the last player and gets a goal.
And that's a brilliant mechanic skill from Skies there, faking the early flick, going to the side, and then just hitting it right behind Zap, and it's a perfect shot from Skies there.
Yeah, Skies just faking the flick by, you know, just jumping up and just nearly getting a wave dash there and just punching it over to the left corner. Chosky gonna try to find another touch here. Magma putting it back mid. Samurai gonna take possession here. Sicky gonna get it past one. Chosky has to be the one to save it, and he does. Magma getting a good clutch save there. Magma putting it up. Ventus clearing it down to the side. Skies trying to find another one. Put the dagger in, but can't find it as Magma chips it over with 5 seconds left. Samurai needs something here. Skies just gonna try to put it down here. Ventus keeps it up, going off the sidewall with 0 boost. Skies can't get, or not Skies, Zap can't get the touch. It's gonna be a win for the Drakes.
And that was a much closer game than the first 2. You saw back and forth pressure from both teams, low shots this game, and even with Samurai being a shot up that game, it was just better and more calculated shots from the Drakes, getting shots behind the defenders rather to right where they are.
Yeah, that is true. As you see, Skies coming out clutch in that last goal there. You know, Skies, you know, just a brilliant player, you know, just, you know, incredible mechanics, as I say, you know, a lot. Yeah. What do you think Samurai need to do here to get back in this one?
I think Samurai are going to have to rotate more people back onto defense. If they see Skies going up with a 1v1 against anyone on their team, it's really hard for them to stop him. So they're going to need at least 2 back in that situation there. But it's going to be just best. It's going to be the best defense they've ever played, and it's going to be the best offense they've ever played as well. Drakes are playing so well right now. Samurai are going to have to do something crazy.
Yeah, as you say, they need 2 players back in that situation. They just need some good rotations, but also the rotation is going to help with pressure. So that should be a fun one to see here. As we see Samurai and Drakes going into Game 4. Magma beating Meat Wagon on kickoff, who's actually gone in for Samurai.
And that's an interesting switch there. I wouldn't expect them to take out anyone there. Looks like they took out Sicky, and
Yeah.
Meatwagon's gonna go in, and we'll see what Meatwagon can do. I don't think I've seen Meatwagon play before, so I'm pretty interested to see how he plays and fits in with Samurai.
Yeah, Meat Wagon gonna be an interesting one to see here as he subs in for Sicky. Sicky, I know, a pretty solid player, so it's some high expectations to, get through. Meat Wagon taking a shot. He's going off the post here. Ventus getting a touch, but Magma gonna clear it out. Great color from Magma there. Trying to get it over the Skies. Meat Wagon just taking his time, trying to get it past Skies, but can't. Ventus getting a touch over one. Chassis just kind of lifts it a bit higher there. Meat Wagon and Zap both committing. Ventus there to keep it on the side. Zap can't find a touch here. Meat Wagon just backing up a little bit. 50's one. It's going to go out mid. Chosky getting a good touch. Ventus bumping one. Chosky, taking a shot on net, but Meat Wagon was there to make a save. Ventus 50ing Skies. Chosky trying to find another shot on net, but Skies trying to make it a more interesting shot. Which kind of puts it off target. Ventus getting a good touch, but Zap right there for Skies. Not for Skies, for Magma. Ventus putting it down mid. Skies getting an interesting touch there. It's going to go into the middle, but Zap just can't find a shot. Kind of a stalemate here. What do you think needs to happen?
I think again it's gonna be the demos. Yeah, obviously I was wrong last time. It's gonna be either great mechanical skill or demos, but there you see Zap nearly own goals and Magma is able to finish it right off the post, and that's just very unfortunate there for Samurai. It's just bad touch from Zap, and it's an easy finish for Magma.
Yeah, Zap nearly having a goal for the other team as well. Offensive threat for Drakes. Chosky putting it up, trying to 50 Ventus, but Ventus wins. Ventus trying to get it past another. I think Meat Wagon was going to try to find Demo there, but a bit too late. Meat Wagon taking a shot, 50ing one, and he's going to get the goal.
That's a great shot there from Meat Wagon. I didn't expect that shot to come out so quick. Chosky was challenging, but Meat Wagon was there to finish it home. And I see great skill from Meat Wagon, but the chemistry's a little off. We're going to see how Samurai adjusts to keep him in rotation.
Yeah, we're going to see how, chemistry and inexperience work out for Samurai here with Meat Wagon. As Zap getting a clear. Chosky getting a touch off the side. Ventus getting a touch. Ventus putting it back mid. Skies having to clear it out. Zap trying to get off the backboard, and he does. Zap bumps one as well. Meat Wagon getting a touch. Ventus trying to find another one here. So he expects Skies to go for it earlier, but he doesn't. Magma. Zap gonna try to find the mid here. Can't though. Meat Wagon gonna be here. Chips it up. Zap also chipping it up. Ventus beating Magma on that one. Chosky gonna put it off the backboard here. Almost a shot for Skies, just can't find it. Zap. Over to Ventus. Ventus. Trying to find another one there, just can't find it. Zap gonna turn on this one. You know, Samurai getting some good pressure here with a minute left in game 4. Tied 1-1 in this game. Samurai really need this one, as we've only seen one 3-1 comeback in Nemesis so far. So if they go down in this one, it's going to be really tough to come back. Josky getting a touch over. Magma there. Fakes it. Interesting play there. Skies putting it over the side. Ventus getting a touch on it. Skies. Clearing it down. Trying to get another touch there. Just can't find it. Getting some pressure here for the Drakes. As we approach the end of the game here. It's still tied 1-1. Looking like we're going to go into overtime. Ventus trying to stop that from happening, but just can't find it. Meatwagon almost taking a shot there. Chosky putting it up. Zap. Trying. Meatwagon. Just gonna keep it up here, and it's almost going towards the net there. But we're gonna find overtime here.
And I think these aggressive plays are going to need to start coming out any second now, because both teams are struggling to get a goal, and you're gonna need to see some great mechanical skill. You're gonna need to see some great demo plays in order for them to score.
Yeah, as you say that, Ventus with the great dribbling play.
Oh my goodness, Ventus beating Chosky so easily, and just a little flick over Magma where he could not reach. Perfect flick from Ventus, and you'd love to see it. Samurai able to take game 4.
Great play there from Ventus. Ventus just beating, you know, faking out Chosky, forcing Chosky to go, and then flicking it over Magma. I think that was Magma. But either way, Samurai going to take the win here. They're going to tie it up 2-2 in the series.
Yeah, and you love to see Ventus getting the flick over his old teammate Magma. They used to play at the beginning of the season together until Ventus was actually dropped and moved to Samurai, and it'd be a great win for him here if he could beat the Drakes, his old team.
Yeah, so I think, you know, dropped is kind of a harsh word, as I know Ventus, you know, requested to actually leave the team, but I think he was just seeking an opportunity that he thought would be better suited for him. But yeah, we're seeing a bit of a server went down for maintenance here. Gosh, these dang servers, dude. You love to see it.
I think tonight is the best server night for Rocket League, definitely.
Yeah, definitely not a good one here. So we're gonna wait for Rocket Man to join us up again here. We're gonna have to see the Drakes bounce back again. So we did 2-2 series, and I called a game 7 earlier, and it might happen here unless we see 2 game wins in a row from one of these teams.
Yeah, this is definitely a close series, and it's just bouncing back from one team to another. Samurai gets the first, Drakes get the next 2, and Samurai gets the 4th. And we're gonna see. I feel like this game is gonna decide it really. If they can, whoever can win this game is gonna have a huge advantage going into the rest of the series, since now it is a best of 3 technically. Finish the best of 7.
Yeah, I feel like we have a bit of a grand finals vibe right now, as we could end up seeing this in the grand finals. Because whichever team wins this will go to the grand finals, and the loser will go to the losers finals, and whoever wins that losers finals will also end up playing in the grand finals, and whoever wins the grand finals wins it all. So, you know, having some grand finals vibes here. What do you think about that?
I definitely could see both of these teams in the grand finals, both able to take their first match against in the playoffs against Bishops and against Spectre, and I could definitely see them both doing it again to get to the grand finals. And I think if it's one team, it's gonna have to be either Samurai or Drakes to win. I don't see Bishops or Spectre getting to the top level that Samurai and Drakes can. They're just gonna have to perform well.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna slightly disagree with you there with the bishops. The bishops, I think, the bishops are just also on the same level as samurai and the drakes. I think we are almost ready here for game 5. Game 5 might be a decider here, as game 5 will put either team on match point. And we're going to head into this one here, game 5 of the winners finals.
And I just am seeing in chat that Spectre was beaten by Bishops in the lower bracket. So it looks like Spectre is already gone.
Yeah, it's new information here for us, as we haven't, been able to check up on that as we've been in this match here. But Spectre gets out of this one. Spectre being the 2 seed. And that was an interesting play there as Ventus capitalizes off of a bad touch.
Yeah, and it was just a weird touch there from Chowski, and Ventus just somehow knew that was going to happen and knew exactly where the ball was going to go. An easy finish for Ventus, an early lead in game 5 for Samurai, and let's see if they can keep it up.
I think Chowski was just moving around, and Chowski just landed there, and the ball landed on top of him. Pretty unlucky there, and Ventus just pounces on it immediately. See Chowski putting it off the backboard. Magma there, almost getting a shot on net, but blocked out. Chowski putting it off the backboard here. Ventus putting it up into the middle. Magma putting off the backboard. No one there so far. Skies just puts it off the backboard as well. Magma getting bumped by Ventus. Kind of a weird bump there. Chowski trying to find something. Skies getting a good touch, but Magma unable to make the save, and Zap getting a goal.
And Zap's shot placement this whole series has been great, and you see sneaking it right into the left corner of the goal, the left bottom corner, which is right past Magma's reach, and a great shot from Zap there.
Yeah, we see, apparently the server might be a bit laggy, but we continue the game as it's already a 2-0 game so far. Unless both teams agree to reset the server, we're going to continue the game. Ventus putting it up. Magma right there, though. Magma trying to find a shot, can't. Chowski putting out the backboard. Magma putting it up. Skies trying to find a shot there, but Ventus with a good save. Wagon gonna get a touch there. Zap putting it up. Zap clearing it over Ventus. Ventus trying to find a shot, just puts it off the backboard. Meat Wagon there trying to find a shot, but Magma right there to keep it out of the net. Skies just chips it up. A player right there for Samurai, and Meat Wagon gonna get a goal.
And Meat Wagon coming in, subbing it for Siki and getting a goal both in game 4 and in game 5. You see Meat Wagon's just there above Skies and Magma, and he beats them both to the ball, and a great shot there from Meat Wagon.
Yeah, both Skies and Magma unable to get up early. The other player actually bumped out of the net by Ventus, so what we were talking about earlier with these bumps and demos just helped him out here. And as we say that, Magma getting a goal here.
And I don't really know how this has gone in. There's 2 players there for Samurai, but they both just had bad positioning, and Magma just had an easy goal to put in.
Yeah, we're going to see a new server after this game, as both teams are lagging here. Skies taking a shot on net, saved out by Zap. Chowski getting an accidental double tap there. Eminem says, if you beat me, rock, paper, scissors. Zap clearing it down. Skies trying to find one here. Ventus clearing it down. Skies getting it past one. Zap stops him in his tracks, though. Magma putting off the sidewall. Zap clearing it down. Skies gets a great clear, though. Those clears you see all the time coming out from pro level players. Just that calculated pinch off the back wall. Meat Wagon clearing it to the side. Ventus just keeping it up high. Magma trying to find a touch. Just going to pass it back to Chosky. Chosky actually didn't expect that one there. He has to race back for that one. So now it's going to be in favor of Samurai here. Magma gets a great save there, as he had to. And Magma taking a shot. Ventus with a great save. Skies taking a shot. Zap with the save. And Chosky trying to take a shot. Or Magma, excuse me. Might have been Chosky. Skies trying to put it mid. Magma able to get there before anyone else. Chosky gonna put it back mid. Zap clearing it down. Trying to find a shot on net there, Chosky. But she can't find it. See whiffs. Zap. Just keeping it on the Drake's half here. Looking to take game 5. Both these teams here. Whoever wins this gets match point. And Samurai looking to be the ones taking this game here. Still 50 seconds remaining. Still very possible for the Drakes. The Drakes being the number 4 seed. Samurai being the number 3. Both teams underdogs in their original matches. Skies trying to find a... Skies basically passing it to Ventus there.
And that's so unlucky for Skies. He's pre-flipped into that, and it's just gone right towards his net. Ventus is just like, I'll take that one for free. That's going to be 4 goals for Samurai in game 5.
Yeah, I think that one, you know, calling it a little bit early, but I think that one's just going to close out game 5 there for the Drakes. The Samurai are going to take this one in a 4-1 win. This guy's putting it up. Magma trying to find a touch, can't. Chosky trying to find one. Wagon has an open net, just can't find it. And Ventus just putting another one, you know, pounding his stats a little.
That's 3 goals for Ventus this game. It's a hat trick, and you see goal after goal now coming from the Samurai, and it's just constant pressure. We're going to have to see if the Drakes can turn this around in game 6. If they can, it's going to be the end of the series for them.
Yeah, Drakes really need this next game here. You know, they should probably start talking about it right now, the next game, as, you know, it's do or die situation for them. Whoever loses that, or if the Drakes lose that, they'll be going to the losers finals. So we wait for the ball to touch the ground here. Zap keeping it up. Chosky. Sky's keeping it up. Wagon unable to find a touch it. It's going to be Samurai with the win in game 5 and taking a 3-2 lead.
And that's brilliant gameplay from Samurai, just putting on so much pressure. Even though you see they actually had the same amount of shots, it just felt like that Samurai were the ones putting on most pressure.
Yeah, we're going to see a server reset here. While we're waiting for that to happen, just going to talk a little bit more about it here. You know, what do you think the Drakes have to do to come back in this one?
I think for Drakes, it's gonna be aggressive play, and it's gonna be better shot placement. For the Drakes, they had 9 shots and 1 goal, and every other shot they took was saved by the Samurai. Samurai coming out with 8 saves in game 5, and they're gonna have to do something to get them off the goal line or get some more creative shots, because the Samurai's defense is so strong right now.
Yeah, I think the key is going to be, you know, what you were talking about earlier, the demos are going to be a key factor here, as, you know, the demos are going to, they're going to get them off the goal line, you know. Demos and bumps are, you know, they're going to get them off the goal line.
Absolutely, and you're gonna need to see what they can do with the demos, because you've seen demos throughout the games, but you've never seen a really threatening demo from either team to completely open up the net. And that's what they're gonna need to do if they want to take game 6 for the Drakes.
Yeah, you're right there. As you know, we've seen the demos in the game, but you know we haven't really seen them being utilized. Maybe 1 goal here off a demo, but we haven't really seen them being utilized as much for goals. But we've seen individual demos. So we're waiting for him to join up here. You know, Samurai. You know, just having some good pressure. Also playing great defense, good defensive rotation. Getting some great saves.
Yeah, and Samurai playing very smart in the last game and the game before. Samurai just shutting down every single inch of space that the Drakes have, shutting off Skies especially, not letting him get space, not letting him create opportunities, and it's just great gameplay from the Samurai right now.
Yeah, Samurai definitely having some great gameplay, but Drakes are gonna have to, gonna have to try to find a way past that, as the Drakes just, they need to find the pressure and reiterate here that they just need to get some demos off of the players on the goal line.
Yeah, and also I'd like to state this might be one of the fastest paced games in the Challenge League I've seen. Both teams are just playing so fast, and you've seen very little misses from both teams. It's very interesting how they can get so fast on the ball and just they're playing so well, both teams.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to see this going to game 6 here. Josky versus Zap on kickoff. Said bad server. Might see another bad server here. Yeah, you see the ping for 2 of the players. Josky.
And it was Meatwagon and Sky's last game with the worst ping. So I'm expecting either that it's just them two that are having internet problems, or I don't know what it is. It could be their area, but we'll have to see what's going on.
Yeah, we're probably gonna figure it out if we have a game 7 here. But Samurai are looking to just stop it now. Rockerman coming in with the voice of God. Drake's used their 1 restart already, according to him. But Samurai could step in and say they want to restart. But we will not see them do that. Ventus trying to find a shot, but Skies getting a good save there, just right there as Samurai takes a shot. Ventus getting a great pinch there off the back ball. Zap just putting it up, just leaving it, but Meatwagon has to make a tough save there, but able to make the save. Ventus trying to get over Zap. Zap getting a little bump there from his own teammate. Wagon. Kind of a weird position here, but Wagon is actually able to somehow get it to the Drake side. Josky pinching it. Ventus right there though. Magma getting a clear down. Zap trying to get it past. Zap just keeping on his goal line there, which probably not the best idea, but still ends up working out for him as Meatwagon gets a goal.
And I think I might be seeing a DM from Rockerman himself saying the script might have changed from Game 7 to Game 6. The Drakes are putting on great pressure early in Game 6.
Yeah, that's interesting there. DM from Rockerman, script change for Samurai to come out and win this one. Wagon taking a shot, saved out by Magma. Josky clearing it down. The Drakes need one here if they want to stay in the series. Ventus taking another shot. Great save by Magma. I think Magma maybe waiting a bit too long there, as still gets the save, but I think they need to be a bit more aggressive when trying to find this goal.
Yeah, and Drakes are putting on good clears, but they can't keep it in the Samurai half like the Samurai can keep pressure on the Drakes. They're going to have to do something to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of just stuck in the midfield here. But as I say that, we see the Drakes getting some pretty good pressure, and it's going to go on net, and no one there to stop it out, and Magma's going to score.
Yeah, and that's great pressure from the Drakes. Exactly what we needed to see from them, just to keep the pressure, get a good pass mid, and there was no one there for Samurai to save that.
Yeah, Zep was going to try to go for a save off the ceiling of the goal, but I think he underestimated the speed of the ball, as it was a clanger there, and, Zap was not expecting that. Wagon going to try to get it past. Chosky. Can't get the touch there. Skies getting it past again. Ventus has to make the save, and he can't. Magma not able to get the shot on net. Magma missing an open net there. That's going to definitely put a dent in his confidence. But Chosky taking a shot there. Have to be saved up by Magma. Wagon almost own goals by accident. Well, I guess all own goals are by accident, but Wagon missing the ball there. Ventus. Zap needing to get a touch here. Can't. Saved out by Ventus. Wagon going up for this one. Not enough boost to follow through. Skies putting a shot on net. Zap They're gonna make a save. Magma clearing it out. You know, Skies getting a touch. Samurai. If they score this next goal here, they could be taking this series with only a minute left in Game 6.
Yeah, and it's devastating for the Drakes having so many close opportunities, and the Samurai are looking to punish them because of that. If the Drakes could have just finished one of those shots earlier, they would be in the lead with less than a minute left, looking really good for a Game 7.
Yeah, you know, I called Drakes in 7 earlier, as we see the Drakes trying to get this one a goal away from taking it to 7. Sky's clearing it down. Sky's putting it mid. Magma getting a shot, but saved out by Ventus. Zap clearing it down. Chosky putting it up for his teammate Skies. Skies getting another touch on it. No one going up for it yet, just yet, but Ventus there. Ventus getting a touch on it. Chosky gonna be there, but gets beat up by Ventus. Ventus trying to find it. Magma getting a touch. Chosky clearing it down. 0 seconds left, and it's gonna go across the goal line, but no one there to capitalize off it.
Yeah, and the pressure from the Drakes has been so strong the second half of Game 6 that Samurai needed to take that to overtime, and they have, but can they get the pressure onto the Drakes half?
Yeah, everyone hold on here. This is gonna be a great overtime. You can already tell so far. Magma getting a touch mid. Wagon having get a touch there. Neither team committing, as they're both kind of passive. You know, Samurai, you'd think, you know, they're in the lead. Maybe they can be a bit more aggressive than the Drakes, but still, if they lose this one, they're in a do or die situation with the Drakes as well. Ventus taking a shot. Magma having to make a save. Great save by Magma. Skies trying to get a touch. Magma missing it. Chosky just dribbling it around a little bit. Has 0 boost to work with. Skies clearing it down. Skies gonna try to follow through this one. Tries to get it done, but Meatwagon just pops it over him. Magma taking a shot. Skies trying to get a bump there, just can't find it. Chosky over to Skies. Skies taking it back up the same side Chosky was on. Skies getting a shot on net, but Zap clearing it down. Ventus trying. Magma here. Chosky trying to get a touch. Open net for Meatwagon. Meatwagon gonna take the shot, and Samurai are gonna win the series.
And it's devastating. You see the Drakes all leave so quick. They've got to be so mad after this game with all the close chances they had. And it's just, that's an end to the series. Samurai take it in Game 6. And it was just so devastating there for the Drakes.
Yeah, at the very end there, the Drakes, you know, I think Chosky just missed. It was just a unlucky whiff there, as you see Chosky missing. And Samurai are going to score off it with an open net, and they're going to win the series.
Yeah, and it was an interesting play style from Samurai in the overtime. It seemed like no matter where the ball was, they always had someone in net, and it was a very smart play style to play since they were already up by 1 in the series, that they could just play passive and just create opportunities, but always make sure they had someone back.
Yeah, it's a good point there. As, you know, Samurai take the win in the series 4-2. As Samurai win 4-2. The Drakes going down to the lower bracket, and the Drakes gonna have to come back here. And as we talk about that, we're gonna have to head to a short break here. We're gonna have the winners finals of the rival series, or the rival league. It's gonna be Knights versus the Kings. You don't want to miss it. You know, be back.
Into the night, city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on.
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for our final matchup of the night. We got our third winners final coming your guys' way. We got the Kings taking on the Knights. Should be another exciting matchup, as we've seen already. Both the winners final matches were pretty solid Rocket League, and we have another one about to come your way in just a little bit. And this one, I am joined by my good friend Linty Ant. Linty, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Rocker Man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good myself. I saw a lot of good Rocket League earlier, some great matches. We saw Origin, part of our org, advance to the finals, so pretty happy about that. And then we just saw another good game in the Challenger League as well. So looking forward to another good matchup tonight. What are you looking forward to in this matchup?
I'm looking forward to, let's see like if any teams can like disrupt the other team's defense and maybe like get some of those bumps. I'm a real big bump and aggressor fan, so I want to see somebody get out on the front lines and just harass the defense.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's always been one of our big talking points when we come together on these streams, especially in the rival league. Usually, those bumps, when they happen and those demos happen, they lead to goals here. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out for that in this one. So before we get into this one, I'll bring it to you again. Do you want to go out there and make a prediction on this match?
A prediction. I'm gonna go with the Knights just because they're like our rivals over here in the East, and they're a really solid team. I have a lot of faith in their play style, and I think they can pull this one out.
All right, so Linty here, he is going with the Knights, and you guys also, the viewers, you guys voted on the brackets. You guys also have been making your predictions throughout the playoffs, and you guys also voted out here. And the viewers here, they're going to end up going with the Kings actually in this one. The Kings have three of the votes here, and the Kings are leading the way on there. So the viewers, they're going with the Kings. Linty is going with the Knights. I honestly don't know who I would go for here. I think it's going to be a really good game regardless of who is coming in this one. So we will get these guys joining on up and get things underway. All right, so these guys joining up here, and it should be another good one. We're going to have the Knights out here in the blue, with Bagels, Jump, and P-Fox to start things off. And then we have the Kings in the orange with Astronistic, Bubbly Reaper, and Sia. And Astronistic already trying to start things off early, going to go off the post in the follow-up. Again, the Kings trying to get this offense going right away, and they do. Bubbly Reaper going to put that one home.
Well, that was crazy. The Kings just came right out off the start, and they started placing the ball high above the Knights' defense. They didn't have much boost. They couldn't rotate back to those clears, and they just kept placing it high until eventually they got an own goal coming from the Knights.
Kings with a great start here in this one. They were also able to, in their earlier series, their last series on Monday, they were able to take
So we have the Kings are starting off really hot on offense again. They're pushing the ball very well. It looks like the Knights, they don't quite got the rotation going as of yet. I like what I'm seeing from Bubbly. He's playing it behind the defense, behind the offense, and they're just keeping the ball possession really well.
Yeah, so now we see the Kings trying to take things down here. Bubbly Reaper in the corner, trying to keep the offense going, but that one's sent back. Is now Sia trying to take this one up. Sia waiting on it. Ball across the midfield, going to be sent away. Jump forced to retreat on that one and sends it up high. Looking for another touch, going to push it away. As you see a block in the midfield there. Bagels trying to get this redirect off the backboard, looking for another touch. Couldn't quite find it, and the Kings going to be able to send that one down right to P-Fox, who's trying to buy some time for his team. That one is going to be sent away here. So the Kings holding on to their 1-0 lead early in game number 1. It's Bubbly Reaper unable to find that touch. P-Fox put that one up high. See it forced to go for it. Going to put it in the corner. It's Jump taking that one up off the ceiling. Could be an opportunity here, but a great touch there. Bubbly Reaper taking things down. Doesn't have the boost to work with. He's got one to beat. Can he get it by him? Trying to fake his way through, but unable to get it past Jump, who stays sound on defense.
Yeah, I do like what I'm starting to see coming off the Knights. It looks like they're starting to get their rotations together, and they're getting a lot more pressure on the Kings defense. That being said, whenever the Kings do get a chance to move on offense, it's really dangerous for the Knights on defense.
Yeah, the Kings definitely a high-powered offense in this one for sure. We've seen a lot for them throughout the season, led by Astronistic, and Bubbly Reaper really doing all the work. See it has also been there in the back, putting in some work of his own on occasion, but Astronistic and Bubbly Reaper really put on the offense, and you can definitely see it here. See it now trying to get some offense of his own, but that one is sent away.
Yeah, it's definitely always a scary thing having the Kings come down on you, because they have some good scorers on their side. The Knights have some really good offense as well, but they have to get their rotations down first, and hopefully they can do that before the end of this game.
We see a shot from Bubbly Reaper sent away into the corner. The Kings again on the attack. See it gave away possession on that one. Bubbly Reaper just going to push that one in the corner, looking for a demo there. Forces P-Fox to jump early. So that one pops up there. Jump. Looking for it again, but doesn't have the boost. But he just faked out the defenders. Astronistic sends this one back in. Kings holding on to a 1-0 lead from right.
Yeah, I would like to see these teams try to control possession a little bit more. It looks like they're both kind of throwing it downfield and hoping that they just hit it around the defense. There's not a lot of like dribble plays to pass plays going on for either side.
Still a minute remaining here in game number 1. Both these teams trying to start things off on the right foot as a shot's going towards that. Bagel's going to get the redirect, and the Knights tie it up.
That was just a good shot from Jump right there. He placed it kind of behind the defense, and then Bagels was right there ready to place it home. It's good pass play and then great finish.
So the Knights now all of a sudden able to find a goal, answer things in this game number 1, trying to stay in it. start things off all right. As P Fox sends that one down into the corner, looking to take things up into the midfield, blocked up high. Shot opportunity, Bubbly Reaper with a great save. And that one's being sent up by Bagels. Back towards the net, P Fox trying to get that touch, but it's sent away in the corner. Jump trying to get to it. Final 20 seconds here of game number 1. You see that ball blocked up high. Into the corner, Astronistic. Out of the midfield, Bubbly Reaper trying to get that bump as that one's sent back towards the King's zone. Final 10 seconds here of game number 1. Ball into the midfield, dangerous opportunity. It's going to go by. Astronistic going to set this one up on offense. The Kings looking for one more here. Bubbly Reaper taking the shot towards the middle. It's going to hit the ground, and we have overtime.
That was super close right there. That was a good chance for the Kings to take this game. Sadly, their second guy that was there for the shot wasn't quite close enough to follow up that pass.
So that one's popped up now as we have overtime in game number 1. Spot in the grand finals on the line between these two teams. Hoping to make their move and get there. As this ball's popped up high, jump, looking to take the shot, but Bubbly Reaper gonna send that one to the corner. Is now P Fox. Walks it across. Again, shot opportunity. Can't quite find the touch, and Astronistic can run to his teammate a little bit there. Wanted to take it up, but going to continue anyways. Back in the midfield, shot opportunity. See it is going to put it a little bit wide, and the Kings unable to capitalize on that one.
That was super close. The Kings couldn't quite get to that pass to get a good shot off. And now it's kind of back on their end, and the Knights are looking to try to get more aggression going.
They definitely are. His jump was forced to retreat off of that aggression. They have to be able to rotate back and keep their defense sound. They were just able to get back in time and save that one away. As now the Knights again on the offense. Could be blocked away, but it's going to go in. Bagels over the top with the dunk, and he puts it home.
That was a great pass right here from Jump. He kind of threw it soft so Bagels could get that light touch. Bubbly Reaper was unable to read that. Bagels touched it right behind him, and it just kind of slowly rolled into the net. It was a great play by the Knights.
Yeah, so the Knights able to come back, score a goal in that last minute, and then able to get that overtime winner there. A great start out for them, and they're able to take game number 1, led by Jump, who dropped down 2 assists and 3 saves. So a really solid start for them.
I would have to agree. They did start a little bit slow in this first game, letting the Kings come right off the bat and score on them. But after that, they got their defense in order. They kept the ball out from in front of their net for the most part, and they got a lot of good saves. And then whenever they went down for offensive chances, they're typically pretty good about getting it up there and taking good shots.
All right, so as we head into game number 2 here, we have to see if those great shots can continue for them. See both teams getting in here and getting ready to go. So the Knights able to take game number 1 in the series and start things off on the right foot. The Kings, the 4 seed in this one, as we talked about earlier, they took down the Dragons, the 10-2 Dragons, who were the number 1 seed heading into the playoffs, and they're definitely a solid team. So despite dropping this first game, we'll have to see if they can make a comeback heading on.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the Kings do want to be here. They have a lot of aggression. They're not scared to make plays, and they work really well together. I like what I'm seeing from them. That last game didn't quite turn out in their favor.
Have to see if things can turn around as Astronistic sending this one down towards the net. Could be an opportunity, but Jump, good retreat there, able to push that one away. And into the corner, ball in the midfield, could be a shot opportunity. It is. Seath puts it home, and again, the Kings start out first.
Kings did really well this time. P Fox was kind of in a bad spot going up that back wall, and then they took out the backside defender. After that pass, it was a wide open net, and Seath was able to just place it home.
So the Kings again able to start things off with the first goal. Now they have to see if they can add a second one, and they were only able to get one in the first game and ended up losing 2-1 in that one. So see if they can find another Another goal here is Bully Reaper able to get that dunk and send things down. See it underneath one up towards the midfield there. Jump has to get up quick and send that one away. And P Fox taking that one out to the corner. See it now. Sending that one back across towards the net. Could be an opportunity here. Bubbly Reaper off the backboard. Follow up from Astronistic is going to be cleared away. But Bubbly Reaper keeping things going. Takes it over the top. The Knights out of position there, but that one's going to be sent away. And the Knights a little bit fortunate there. The Kings weren't able to capitalize on the positional error.
Yeah, you can definitely see that every now and again, the Knights kind of the third or second man's on the right spot, and the Kings are just taking advantage of it. They're keeping a lot of pressure upfield. Ooh, as that shot almost goes in.
Great shot there, Sia, with some great defense in a bad position, but just able to get enough of it and send that one away, able to keep the Kings in the lead. 1-0 here as another ball goes across the midfield. Shot opportunity. Astronistic just sends it a little bit wide, and again, the Kings are so close to getting those shots, but the Knights in good positions, and the Kings just unable to find those extra touches. As this one could be dangerous off the backboard. Follow-up opportunity from Sia off the post again. That is again the Kings just smacking that post, unable to score.
Yeah, like you can definitely see the Kings are kind of unfortunate with some of these shots. Oh, as like he places that one right over the last defender. A great solo play from Bubbly Reaper.
So finally, the Kings able to break through their jump. Just couldn't get the touch that he wanted there. I think he wanted to try to take that one in the corner and avoid that extra touch from Bubbly Reaper. But Bubbly Reaper, a good position from him and a very solid player. He's not gonna miss too many of those, and he gives the Kings now a 2-goal lead, heading to halfway in this game number 2.
Yeah, that was a great solo play. Just the whole fact that he stayed next to the ball and he placed a lot of pressure on Jump. Jump just kind of misread it. He was kind of nervous, and he just got it right around him. Easy goal.
So now the Kings, 2-goal lead for them. In game number 2, trying to tie up the series, this best of 7. As Astronistic pushes it down towards the middle. Dangerous ball. Bubbly Reaper is gonna capitalize on the mistake, and the Kings now have a 3-goal lead.
That was highly unfortunate for Bagels. The fact that that ball bounced really awkward around the corner, I don't think he could read that, but Bubbly, he was sitting there waiting for the ball to come right to him.
Bubbly Reaper again, like we talked about, he's not going to miss too many of those, and he was able to capitalize as the Kings looking for another one to pad their lead. As this one sent out, Bagels, a little bit of a back pass, gets demoed from it, but P-Fox sets that one up high, looking for another one. P-Fox sends that one away in the corner. Blocked back across again. See it. A little bit of a awkward touch, but Astronistic takes it to the corner. Cut off by Bagels. Astronistic again taking that one up high. P-Fox towards the net. It might just go on, but see it. Able to get there just in time. As this one pops back up, P-Fox might have an opportunity, but he can't get the dunk. And the Kings just barely holding on here, but a shot comes in from Jump, and the follow from Bagels finally goes in for the Knights.
You know, one thing about Rocket League is if you can get all that pressure right over the net over and over again, it's eventually going to go in. You're going to starve that defense. They're not going to be able to jump for the ball, and just that was a great offensive possession for the Knights.
So the Knights finally able to get on the board here in this one, but Bubbly Reaper going to turn it right around. An immediate answer, a hat trick for him, and they are back to a 3-goal lead.
Bubbly Reaper, he knows that they may have got a goal. A little bit lucky by stealing all their boosts, but he was like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just take this open net off the kickoff. He read it perfectly. It was a great shot and read from him.
So the Kings back to their lead here, looking to take game number 2. As this one's out in the midfield, but blocked away by Jump. So now it's sent down. Astronistic on the dribble, blocked across. Astronistic looking for it, might just have an open net, but it's going to go off the post and out. Follow-up opportunity, saved away by Jump, but Astronistic still staying with it, drops it down in front of the net. But finally, for the moment, the Knights are able to get that clear. But as I say that, the Kings coming right back for it, trying to keep that offense going. They've really turned it on here in this last part of this game.
Yeah, you can definitely see the Knights are kind of picking up their pace a little bit. But the Kings, they have so much pressure and so much offensive capabilities that the Knights aren't quite ready for it.
The Kings, great offensive powerhouse as we talked about. They are really showing up here in this game. After only scoring once in the first game, Astronistic from the ceiling. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
Astro is like, if you're going to give me all this room on the ceiling with that open net, I'm going to take the shot, and I'm going to take a hard shot at that. That was a great placement right behind the defender, and he just so happened to tip it back into his own net.
So the Kings now 5-1 in game number 2. Look to take this game all but secured it in game number 2. Trying to tie things up in the winners finals. As this one's down the midfield again. See it looking for the shot. Hanging around. As that ball's popped up high. And as time runs out here, the Kings just going to send this one back down in their own.
It looks like the Knights may have lost Bagels. Those are going to pull in Legendary J as Bagels with the disconnect from. That was really solid play though from the Kings. They definitely had a lot of pressure throughout that whole game. They had a lot of good passing plays. They placed it behind the Knights defense and just a whole bunch of control. It was a great game to watch.
All right, so I'm about to head into this next game here. The Kings were able to answer back. We're gonna have to wait and see if we can get Bagels back in here. If they're gonna have to pull out the sub. Give me 1 second here. Not sure. I'm not sure if the server went down or if it was just me there.
The server did go down for maintenance.
Okay, here I will restart it real quick and then we'll get these guys back in here. But so the Kings able to take that last game, and it really seemed like after scoring one goal in the first game, their offense kind of exploded in that one.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they were a little bit upset about the fact they lost that first game. They came out really strong. They fought with the Knights very well throughout that whole thing. And then towards that second game, they're like, I'm just gonna place a lot of pressure on their defense. They're gonna place the ball behind the Knights. They're gonna go for some of those bumps to kind of ruin those rotational situations. And whenever they did that, it opened up a lot of space. The Knights, the Kings, they got a lot of open room. They started getting those shots, and they just got the Knights on their back foot through that whole game.
All right, so getting these guys back in here for the next match. Let's see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna stick with Bagels, it seems like they might stick with Bagels. I'll check to make sure that they're that they're good about that. Can't see what that says there. But I'll have to see. Oh, there you go. All right, so give me 1 second here. I'll make sure they're sticking. See what they're sticking with. If they're ready to go. I couldn't see what Bubbly Reaper said, so I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see if they're good, just to make sure here, and then we will be able to get things going. All right, so getting things going here, and yeah, we got game number 3 here. Now we're tied up. What are you looking for from the Knights? They only were able to score 1 goal in that last game. What are you kind of looking for from them to turn things around, kind of like they had in game number 1?
I think they need to try to take out one of the offensive players for the Kings. I think they need to try to mess them up, harass them a little bit more, because they're giving them a lot of space. it's giving them a lot of chances to keep their the offense on the Knights side. So if I think they start kind of, let's say, take out Bubbly Reaper,
Oh,
they might.
oh, sorry to cut you off. He just missed a wide open net there. The Kings almost were able to get to that one, but Buffy Reaper just couldn't get to it. But yeah.
Yeah, that was highly unfortunate for Bubbly. He happened to have no boost. He couldn't finish the goal. He couldn't get up high enough, and it was just a missed opportunity for the Kings.
Is this one going there? The Knights almost able to find some offense, which they desperately need. Is Bubbly Reaper trying to turn things around, send this one on the offense. Bagel's going to clear that one away. So that one's out in the midfield. Opportunity there. Blocked across. As this one's hanging around in the Kings' defensive zone. P-Fox trying to get some offense going for the Knights. As a double comes out from the Kings. Could lead to an opportunity if Jump can make something happen here. Double demo comes out. Bubbly Reaper and Bagels. P-Fox also pulling out a demo. As Bagels trying to take one towards the net. Right up to Jump. Towards the goal. But it's going to be saved away by Seath. Combination save, but it's still dangerous. As the King trying to hold on to it. Still back down. Asteristic. Going to pop it up. But Bagels sticking with it. Towards the post there. And they just can't seem to get it in. But the Knights have all the offense right now.
Yeah, I do kind of like what I'm seeing from the Knights. They did get a couple of demos right there. One thing I would like to see them do a little bit more of is hit the ball higher off the backboard more often. Because you see whenever, oh man, as I'm saying that, see it gets that open field pass from Astronistic, an easy shot from an open net.
And I think that's definitely a good point and a great goal there from the Kings, able to capitalize on that. So the Knights just unable to get that ball up high there and get the pressure. Finally, get that pressure in. It seemed like for the most part there they had some good pressures. The Kings now coming in. Astronistic almost put that one home. And Bubbly Reaper trying to take Bagels off that ball there, but see it blocking it up. Bagels can't find that touch. Just sent into the corner for the Kings. We're trying to hold on now. We've got a 1-goal lead here, and this one is the Knights looking for it, but Astronistic cuts it off. Bubbly Reaper now up, taking one towards the net. Bagels trying to get to it, jumps off his own backward shot opportunity. P-Fox going to make the save, and now the Knights trying to get back on the offense.
Yeah, the Kings, they just have most, if not all, the offensive pressure so far this game. The Knights aren't doing a very good job about playing it around the Kings defense, and it's not creating much offense for them.
Yeah, the Knights, besides that one spur of offense earlier, I think you're exactly right. Haven't really had much going for them, but they try in here. As Bubbly Reaper takes this one up high, gonna clear that one over Jump, looking for the double tap, couldn't find it by two defenders. Kings have to scramble back with Seath in the corner. Bagels looking for the shot, but it's gonna go off the post. A great opportunity, just couldn't quite finish it, and you can't find that one now. Leaving the last defender by himself. Jump has to race up to it. A great save from him, able to keep the Knights alive in this one. As now he booms this one down the field. Astronistic, easy save for him. But the Knights, fortunate there that the Kings weren't able to capitalize on their last attack.
Yeah, the Kings are just doing such a good job of like the first man keeping. Oh, that was so close.
Ball in the midfield again. Shot opportunity off the post. Yet again, the Kings, they have all the pressure right now.
The Kings are doing really well about that first man not losing possession of the ball. They're keeping good possession, and then it's allowing their second and third players to get in a good spot for the follow-up touches.
See, the Knights now gonna get a goal. P-Fox puts one home, and the Knights tie things up.
That was a good challenge right there from Bagels. He made Seath want to throw it to the corner. He just placed a little bit too much power on it, so he threw it off the corner wall and right back out to the middle, and then a great shot coming from P-Fox, a banger right below the crossbar.
So now the Knights able to find a goal, and this is starting to look a lot like game number one. The Kings are able to score first, and then the Knights score with a minute left. We'll have to see if this resembles game one as a shot comes in. Bubbly Reaper just in time. He would have put that one away, but the Knights still a lot of pressure. As finally the Kings are able to relieve some of that. It's Astronistic over to Bubbly Reaper, but that one denied away. Now Bagels on the dribble. 30 seconds remaining. Astronistic gonna send things down. Looking to stay with it. Off the ceiling. Might be looking for another one, but a shot opportunity. Bubbly Reaper saved away by Jump Arrival. Able to make another great save as they've done so far, so well so far in this game. But a shot gonna come up with Bubbly Reaper, and it's gonna go in. The Kings put that one home, and they are in position to take game 3.
That was a wild possession right there. There was 4 players all challenging the ball, all trying to read each other, and the ball slowly rolled back out to the middle. Bubbly saw it all happening, and he just placed it right down the field and into an open net.
So the Kings able to capitalize, but 7 seconds remaining. The Knights are going to need something here as P-Fox pops it up in the midfield. Knights try to keep this one up, but Astronistic going to send this one down, but it touches the ground. And the Kings, they take game number 3, and now they have a 2-1 series lead heading into game number 4.
It's definitely been a good series so far. The Knights, they're a little bit more scrappy in this series. It looks like they're trying to take what they can get. They're not really keeping as much possession. The Kings, they're doing a really good job of keeping the pressure upfield. That being said, Knights every once in a while get that one goal, and sometimes that's the difference maker in one of these games.
Yeah, so we'll have to see as we head into game number 4. We're gonna restart the server after game number 4 just to be safe. Had some server issues pretty much all night, so we'll get a restart after that. But yeah, heading into this next game, we will have to see how it goes. The Kings were able to squeak that one out, and that one definitely seemed like, despite the Knights, like you said, playing scrappy and whatnot, it seemed like, the scrappy was almost working for them. They were hanging around just enough to give themselves a chance there.
I think the Knights would be doing really well if they try to keep a bit more of that possession. Like every single time the ball is coming close to them, they're always trying to hit it upfield or away from their cars. It's allowing for the Kings to take the ball off of them and push it the other way. I want to see that first guy maybe try to keep a little bit more possession. If he has to, bring it high off the sidewall or bring it high off the backboard and just kind of try to give his team a chance to get set up. And they'll throw it away, and then all of a sudden the ball's going the other way and they're scrambling to get into their rotation on defense.
All right, so let's see if the Knights can switch things up a little bit, being down 2-1 in the series. Spot in the grand finals is on the line between these two teams. See it popping that one up to Bubbly Reaper, looking for a shot opportunity, but Bagels. Easy save for him and a nice follow coming from him. Able to push that thing down. Hopping it up high, Jump trying to read to it. Ball blocked across as now P-Fox can't find the touch, dangerous ball, see it. Can't get to it, and that one is going out there.
The Kings were highly fortunate right there. Jump didn't have any boost when that turnaround, otherwise he could have had a wide open shot.
Now see P-Fox trying to take things in the middle of the field, but it's going to be blocked away. It's now Bubbly Reaper trying to take things up towards the net, looking for it. Almost a great shot there from Seeth now. But P-Fox again able to defend it. Bubbly Reaper again with the follow, but it is denied away, and the Knights are holding on. The Kings have had 4 great shots here already, and they're just unable to capitalize quite yet.
Yeah, the Kings, once again, they're coming out with pretty much all the end game pressure for these matches.
It's been working so far for sure. So they have the lead. Is now Bubbly Reaper taking it down, gonna put it right in the net, and the Kings take the lead yet again.
Bubbly Reaper, he's just so good. I think he has some aim assist going on because he's just not missing the ball and he's not missing these shots.
Yeah, he's definitely here to perform for sure in this one. The pressure is high, and he's done a really solid job in this one, hoping to take his team to the grand finals.
Yeah, and you can definitely see this is probably why they would have beat the Dragons. Like they're just so good together right now. They have all this chemistry, and they're just I think they can go all the way.
Yeah, definitely have the potential here. We'll have to see if they can pull it off, but they're definitely a really solid team. It seems like all around the rival league in the playoffs. had some really, really solid teams. So we'll have to see. Is this one's out in the midfield, but going to be cleared down. Siep has to make the touch off his own backboard. Follow-up opportunity is going to go in. P-Fox puts it home, and the Knights tie things up.
That was a little bit of a panic touch right there from Sith. He needed to get that more to the corner, but a great read from Bagels. Placed it right off the backboard, and P Fox was sitting there for a great finish.
So the Knights able to tie things up here in game number 4. It's now P-Fox looking to send things down. Ball in the midfield, shot opportunity, just a little bit wide, but with Reaper racing in. Able to send things out with 2 minutes. This one, Bagels looking for that pinch play. Let's see if now sets things up. Trying to get some more offense here from the Kings like they've had so far. It's Astronistic taking that one down, looking to stay with it. P-Fox racing back, trying to buy his team a little bit of time to rotate. Can't quite find that touch, gonna fall on it though. And pop things up. Holy Reaper, their great bump, gonna open up some space for Sieth, who bangs it off the post. Shot opportunity is blocked away, but Sieth turning around for looking for the placement, but P-Fox jumps up just in time, and he was able to get in the way and save that one off the net.
That was highly fortunate right there from the Knights. They had all 3 of their players kind of hanging back in the net and just gave them a lot of room to shoot. Sadly, there was a good jump defensive play, and he got it right out of the net.
So 1 minute remaining, the Knights able to hold on the Kings' onslaught there. Now trying to get some offense of their own. Jump on the dribble, but Bubbly Reaper, a great dunk over the top. Sends that one down the field. Bagels, nice touch, able to pop it up high. Astronistic just trying to get in the way. He does, but a little bit of a double commit. Going to leave Sieth on that one. Bubbly Reaper pops it up high. Bagels is there first, putting off the ceiling, looking for another touch. Gets jukes by his teammate. Astronistic, can he turn to this? Might be an open net if he can find the angle. Puts it off the post. Follow-up opportunity is saved away by P-Fox again. He has been right in the perfect spot every time here, able to make the great saves, and he is keeping the Knights alive in this game 4.
Jump has just a great sense of where he needs to be on defense. He gets so many good jump saves just because of where he places his car whenever the shot's being taken.
Final 10 seconds here in this one. This ball's heading down towards the King's zone. It's up high now. A demo comes out, jump, trying to get things around. It's popped up, could be dangerous, but it is denied by Bubbly Reaper. And it's still up for the moment. Bubbly Reaper taking a shot towards the net. Jump is back, and he is able to put that one away. And we have overtime, Linty, in game number 4.
Yeah, this is such a solid series so far. Kings with good offensive pressure. Knights with the scrappy plays where they get upfield and they make the shots when they need to. Right as I say that, was a wide open net full court shot.
P-Fox will definitely take that one. A miss from the man who's been so solid all series long. Bubbly Reaper couldn't find that quick touch, and no one back on defense for them. So the Knights, they come back, and now they're able to tie up the series here, and a very solid game from them.
I would have to agree. Kings, they look so good. It was just one one unfortunate 50, I'd have to say, that rolled or bounced off the side wall back into P-Fox, and he got that full court shot for that open net. Good solo play from P-Fox himself.
Yeah, definitely a great play. P-Fox really went off in that game, leading his team with the 2 goals and the 4 saves. So a great performance from him in that one. As now we are going to be heading into game number 5, and now this series, Linty, it's been a close one so far. Both these teams, it seems like the Knights have been able to scrap out their wins against this pretty solid Kings offense. So they've been able to hold on here, and they brought this series to 2-2. And now, as we head into the final 2 or 3 games in the series, who do you think has the edge right now, if anybody?
It's hard to say who has the edge. I really like what I'm seeing from the Kings. They're doing a really good job of getting a lot of offensive pressure. I think they need to kind of tighten things up on defense because they kind of will start to mess things up and give the Knights a a few open chances, and they're capitalizing on those.
So we're waiting on waiting on a couple people to join in. We might have to. I'm gonna have to restart. Might have to restart the lobby here. Wait,
Uh-oh.
actually, they're in here. We'll see if we can get them to. See if we can get them to join up. See if we can get it to join up real quick here. I think we might be safe if the last night's guy's in. All right, he is. It looks like we're good there. See, it's joined the lobby a little bit early, but we're able to get things going here. So game number 5 here. Closely contested series. Winner of this one is heading to the grand finals. The loser is heading down to the lower bracket where they will face the number 1 seeded Dragons. So to see how this one turns out. Obviously a crucial game here. Winner will go to match point.
Looks like Bubbly Reaper is requesting a restart. Looking at his ping, he has about 140 consistent.
All right, they're calling for the restart. So we're gonna restart the lobby real quick, one more time here. But yeah, so gonna switch things up yet again in game 5. Yeah, so what are you looking forward to now going into these last couple games?
You know, I want to see the Knights try to retain a little bit more of their possession. I want to see them not on defense as much. And the Kings, I want to see them try to fix their defensive possessions. Like, I would need them to control the ball when taking it out, getting it around the Kings' offense so they aren't always on their back heel.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. The Knights have it seems like they've just been surviving this offense from the Kings, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, but they've won 2 games off of it, so you can't really complain too much, when you're still in this series for sure.
And that's just for them capitalizing on the few defensive mistakes that the Kings have. Like, they're doing such a great job when the Kings give them a chance of placing the ball home.
All right, so we're about to get things going here in game number 5. Looks like they are joining on up. So get things going here. Game number 5, Rival League Winners Finals. Winner moves on to grand finals, as we've talked about. To see how things are going to turn out here, as we have the kickoff to start things off in the Knights' favor. Let's see it with a great jump there, able to put that one away for the moment. The Knights trying to start things off. Jump just going to snag that boost from Astranistic. Bubbly Reaper continuing on the offense, 50 in the midfield. Jump is up for it. Bastia with a nice 50. T-Fox has to race to it first. He does. And Jump now taking things up high. Bubbly Reaper. A nice touch from him into the midfield. As shot opportunity is denied by Bagels. Bagels again now continuing off the backboard. Dangerous ball. Bubbly Reaper is able to get up just in time. Push that one in the corner. P-Fox trying to get this offense going for the Knights. That ball's popped up high as Astranistic. Another touch, gets it by Jump. Another touch from Sia, gets it around. Bagels dunked over the top. Could be an open net if Bubbly Reaper can find the angle, but he can't quite do it. And the Knights are really fortunate that he did not find that angle.
Yeah, that was such a great chance for the Kings. They had the wide open net, but I'm not sure if Bubbly Reaper had enough boost to completely get around the ball.
Yeah, it would have been a tough angle regardless, so unfortunate is now Sia trying to get a couple of fakes there. Couldn't quite do it. So now the ball popped up high. Astranistic gonna back up on this one. Gonna try to save this one away. Dangerous ball, but fortunate that one wasn't on target. As this one's sent away. Ball block going right towards the net. P-Fox might have just won that 50, and he did, able to put that one home, and the Knights take the lead.
Bubbly Reaper with the air dribble, he accidentally pushed it too far away. And he went for the challenge, went wrong side of the ball. P-Fox just read the whole way, placed it underneath him, got that 50 kind of pinch with Bubbly, and just placed it right on the back post.
A great shot there from P-Fox, able to get the dunk over the top. He's played a really solid game so far. The Knights are now in the lead here. Now Bagels trying to get to that one, but unable to do so. Ball across. P-Fox is going to put it home. He's got another goal, and he is going off right now.
I mean, we can't overlook the fact that Jump had a great pass off that corner. That ball could have gone two ways. It could have went back, straight back towards where Jump hit it. Instead, it caught that little corner, sent it right back in front of net, away from Bubbly, and just a wide open shot for P-Fox.
P-Fox able to make the most of his opportunities and help his team with the lead here. Now he's trying to get another one in the midfield. Chump is going to put it home off the pass from P-Fox. And the Knights, they look like they got some offense going now.
Yeah, you can definitely see that P-Fox, he's starting to feel it. He's making a lot of good touches on the ball, getting a lot of good 50s, and the balls are ending up in front of the net. And this is causing open net shots for the Knights, and it's looking really good for him right now.
Yeah, it seems like to me that they've definitely turned their offense around. It seemed like the Kings had pretty much the offense in the first 4 games. The Knights were able to scrap a couple of them away, but now finally we're really seeing the Knights. Maybe this is exactly what they need at the right time too, to get their offense going in Game 5.
Yeah, and it looks like they're starting to mesh a little bit better for the Knights. It looks like they're reading each other a bit more, giving a little bit more space, and getting some good touches behind the Kings to create a bit more offense.
So 2 minutes now. The Kings trying to answer back there, but it's saved away by Bagels. Nice touch from him, and the follow-up shot is going towards the net, but Jump, a great save from him. Able to keep things going, and away from their net now is Jump again, sending this one down into the corner. Bagels with the touch, able to pop this one up high in the midfield, looking for that Doomsy dish there, but couldn't quite find it. And now the Kings trying to get some offense going here with a minute 50 remaining in game number 5.
It's been highly unfortunate too, because the Kings haven't been able to capitalize on their offensive possessions. And another thing is, it's like when you think you have an open net, a lot of times you're seeing Jump. He's getting a lot of those good timing saves and just keeping the ball out of the Knights' net.
The Knights have had a really solid defense despite all this Kings offense. And again, you see it right there as the Bagels with a nice save off the high aerial. Holy Reaper off the backboard could lead to an opportunity. Astronistic too far back for that one. And it's going to allow Bagels to take his time and send that one down. And up high is Sia really trying to get things going here. Kings desperately need to find a goal here if they're going to want a chance in this game. As Bagel sends that one down towards the net, Sia trying to race back for it, but he's not going to be able to get there. And the Knights now have a 4-goal lead in Game 5.
That was highly unfortunate. The Kings got a little bit too aggressive. I think they were trying to push the offensive side a little bit more than they needed to. Had 2 people up in that same corner for the Knights. Third man was pushed up pretty far upfield, and just an easy open net once they got the backboard touch for Bagels.
Yeah, so the Kings now, they're the ones looking like they are getting shut out a little bit here. No goals for them yet. Had 3 shots so far, but nothing really doing. And as we head into what appears to be a game 6 where the Knights can head to the grand finals, what do the Kings got to do to get their offense back?
I think the Kings, they need to be a little bit more patient. They've missed a couple of shots, and it may have kind of made them a little bit more nervous than they needed to be. I definitely think they need to take a breath, trust their teammates, trust the pass, and just trust in themselves.
All right, so final seconds here in game number 5. The Knights looking to take a 3-2 series lead. This one's still hanging around. Maybe the Kings could find one more to send them off correctly. This one's popped up high. P-Fox unable to find the touch, but stays up for a second. Bagels maybe looking for one more as this one goes across, but it hits the ground. And the Knights, they are going to come out here. They take game number 5 now. They are in prime position with one more game remaining to take the series and continue their solid run. So we'll have to see as we head into this next game, how the Kings can respond to it, because it's a little bit of a tough situation. You have to, if you lose this game, you drop down, you play the Dragons who you've already faced, earlier on in the tournament. So into this game, Linty, if you're one of these guys in the comms, if you're Bubbly Reaper or Astronistic, what are you kind of telling your guys right here to focus on in this game?
I'd say try to get back to what they were doing early on in the first 4 games. They need to calm down a bit more. They had that second and third guy pushed up a bit far. They couldn't get those second touches. They needed to trust their front man. And also they need to not get so it looks like they get flustered right after Jump makes another ridiculous save. They're probably thinking another one, and they're trying to make sure that offense possession goes in when they could get the next one after that.
I think it's a really good point there. Hopefully the Kings can calm down and maybe push this to a game 7. You'd love to see it here. But the Knights holding on to the 3-2 series lead. Gonna get things going here is Bagels. Bagels to the midfield looking for the pass, but it's pinched out in the midfield. P Fox, a little bit of a backflip there, but still able to get that dunk. Ball out now, Bagels looking for the shot opportunity. Bubbly Reaper with a nice catch. Bagels, no boost, trying to stay as a nuisance. Astronistic to clear it for a moment. Jump, picking up a demo, gonna open up some space as he steals the corner boost. Shot opportunity, just gonna go wide. Bubbly Reaper able to get that touch, and the Kings able to clear that one out. But the Knights really starting out their offense solidly.
Yeah, the Knights, they're doing a good job about getting those bumps, demos, and boost steals even from Kings. It's kind of placed them on their back foot. They can't break out on the offense very well, and it's good offensive possessions from the Knights for sure.
As you just saw P Fox steal that boost again, so the Kings really gotta look for a clear here. The Bagels not gonna have any of that as this one hops out in the midfield. Could be a shot, but P Fox, he's denied. See it now. A nice touch sending that one down. Chump is eliminated off the map. Believer maybe trying to open up some space for his team with that demo. Gonna retreat back and blocked by Bagels. But now see it trying to get things going. Holy Reaper into the ceiling towards the back wall, but Jump, a nice touch from him. It's Astronistic on the catch. Gonna flick it by. Jump just waiting on it. As that one is gonna go out. See it. Gonna leave it for Bagels. As that one popped up, going towards the net, it's just gonna go in. Jump gets the goal. An awkward play, but it works, and the Knights take the lead.
That was so unfortunate for the Kings. Jump, though, with a great 50. He knew what to do. He got it, that first touch to pop off the defender, and his second touch was to roll it over and up high, and just floated right into the net.
So the Knights on a series point here with a 1-goal lead. See if they can keep it up, or if the Kings can get back to their offensive ways, which they had done so well in the first 4 games. See Astronistic trying to get it going off the backward follow-up opportunity, saved away by Bagels. Still dangerous. P-Fox with a great touch, able to keep things out. And again, the Knights defense has been so strong here.
Yeah, the Knights, they're doing a good job about getting the ball away, and they're getting a great job about touching it behind that second man, who seems to be pushed up a little bit too far for the Kings.
Astronistic now with the flip reset, trying to take it into the net. Almost a highlight reel play, but unable to find it. And see it now, a shot towards the net again with the save. Astronistic off the post, and that one is sent away. The Knights defense is holding on so strong here as Bubbly Reaper is trying anything he can to break out. 1:45 remaining in this game number 6. As this one's out in the midfield, shot opportunity. Bubbly Reaper might have got bumped into that one, as that one is pinched away and sent up high. 1:30 now. Astronistic right down in the midfield. Dangerous ball, but nobody there on the follow. And now see it looking for the shot again, denied away. Astronistic just trying to find any way they can to break through, but just nothing quite doing yet. See Bubbly Reaper, he's blocked up and pushed out of the way. See it now. 2 players in their corner. Might be an opportunity. Bubbly Reaper with a demo. See it. Doesn't have the boost. Trying to flip it over the top. A demo almost comes out, but it does not go through. and the Knights are still holding on to their 1-goal lead.
The Knights are playing the patient game. You can definitely see its place in the Kings. Oh, it's big.
It's Bagels. He puts that one in. What a shot.
Bagels with that freestyle air dribble. He's like, I've got this. Just no one's gonna jump to challenge him early. He's like, I'm just gonna place it right under that crossbar and see if you can 58 out.
Oh my goodness. What a highlight reel shot from Cooking Bagels. Able to put that one in. Ping and all. Able to send that one into the back of the net.
And the Kings finally get their first goal of the game. It's a great read from Seath right there. He placed it out in front of the defense. They threw it off the sidewall, and Bubbly, just a great touch right into the net.
All right, so the Kings able to get that goal there and able to bring themselves within one. They need another one, though, if they're going to want a chance. Going to have to win this game to force a game number 7 and avoid dropping down to that lower bracket. 30 seconds remaining in this one, but a shot comes in from Bagels. He puts it in, and with 30 seconds remaining, could that be the dagger?
That was a bit of a miscommunication right there. The Kings had 2 people in the corner, and they just so happened to bump each other. Bagels saw it happening. He was like, I'm going to take this open net shot you're giving me, and he may have sealed the deal.
30 seconds remaining. The Kings have to get on the offense, and they have to get on it now. Going to need 2 goals in order to force overtime, but P-Fox hunting that one out in the midfield. Going to push it towards the middle again. A demo comes out. The Kings have to get one going here and need to score with at least a second remaining if they're going to want a chance. But as this one is sent away and into their zone, it looks like that may just do it, and that will do it as that one is sent up high and pushed down. But the Knights are going to pull off the 3-1 victory in game number 6, and they are going to be moving on to the grand finals where anything can happen there. They played a great series, and they take this one in 6 games.
The Knights, they did a really good job about playing the slow game. They could see that what they needed to do was get the rotations down, and then about game 5, they started pulling the Kings offense towards them. It created a lot of backside opportunities for them to get the ball behind the Knights offense, or the Knights get behind the Kings offense, get them on their back heel, and they get a lot of good chances, especially here in game number 6.
Yeah, a great play from the Knights all around. You know, to me, like we talked about, it really seemed like I keep going back to that word that you said, that they're scrappy, and they just hung around this whole series, and you know they were able to squeak it out, and you know once it got down to the nitty gritty in games 5 and 6, they really showed up, and you know they proved why they deserve to be here and why they deserve to be in the grand finals.
Yeah, and like on both sides, they have grand finals.
Yeah, so the Knights are gonna move on in advance, and it's gonna be another crazy night for sure. So coming up on the Nemesis in the Challenger League losers finals, and then we've got another rematch. The Kings are going to be taking on the Dragons. We got our rivalries all around. That is all happening Saturday Night Rocket League, 7 p.m. Eastern. So stick around and stay tuned for that. And then Sunday, we've got the grand finals for season 1 of Nemesis. Everything gets going at 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. It should be another insane night. I'm super excited. Excited to see how it goes. And yeah, should be super fun. But yeah, before we head things off, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys check out the Discord down below. Just head to the sign up channel. You can find anything you need to know about Nemesis. If you're trying to join the league, just trying to join the Discord, just trying to hang around, whatever you're trying to do, you can check it out in the Discord in the panel below. It's all there for you guys to check it out. And if you guys wanna support us, you guys can also subscribe to the Twitch channel. If you feel so inclined, all the money that you guys donate goes right back into the league. We go use that money to improve league prize pools and keep this league going as best we can. So if you guys want to support us, that's another great way that you guys can do that. So if you feel so inclined, you can do that as well. If not, we still appreciate you guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Before we go, Linty, do you got any last words about tonight or what you're looking forward to heading forward?
I do like what I saw from the Kings. I just think they need to settle down. They had so much momentum that they kind of got out on their front foot too far. And then the Knights, that was when they started their counterattack, and they were already too far out in front. And then they couldn't get back on defense properly. They were on their back heel after that. I think they needed to play a bit more even kill. They needed to figure out where that good offensive presence was and then not go past that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We're going to see the Kings and the Dragons. Saturday Night Rocket League. We'll be back. Everything is starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow the Twitch channel and make sure you guys are staying up to date on all things Nemesis. We have a lot more in store to round out this season, and heading into the second season should be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are staying around. You guys can stay up to date with that. So without any further ado, we are gonna end things off for tonight. But like I said, we'll be back 7 p.m. Saturday, and we'll see you guys there. So thank you all for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.
Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you starred as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses.
Maybe feelings change, I
making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your right. Intoxicated